Definitely. I do love a bit of Viv.
Yeah, a bit of Viv.
Look at it. For £5.95, Hannah, I'd be buying 2 of these.
Is that what they are?
£5.95.
I'd probably get 3.
Would you?
Yeah, because then you can make a really, really long sort of opera length necklace.
Oh, yes, I like that idea. That is hot off the press from Lord Oxberry there. £5.95, buy 3. Don't forget, if you're shopping with us today for the very first time, get yourself a free tutorial DVD, a free step-by-step JM book, and a free JM Hub magazine. And it's Christmas season in JM Hub magazine this edition. £5.95. Stay where you are. We are going to move on to our challenge, which is, where is it? Where have I got it? Where? I've got it. You've got white quartz in here as well, right? So, Hannah, look closely. This is your challenge today.
Okay.
I know that you can challenge this girl and you can try. You can try and she'll never fall. She will never fall for a challenge. Have a look, because you've got your jasper, which is faceted. And actually, we don't have a massive amount of faceted rainbow jasper. We see this a lot in big slabs. We see it in ovals. We see it in rounds that are plain rounds. I love that this is faceted. I love that you've got the white quartz, and that white quartz is very cloudy lemonade, isn't it?
Yeah, it's beautiful.
I like these, they're very soft together. And they're kind of, when you've, do you know, it's funny, isn't it, that a facet can add another depth of colour almost, because normally this would look very, very earthy, but actually I'm thinking winter berries, I'm seeing some damsons in here, seeing some beautiful greens in here, and I actually think that that's due to those facets. You've got some purples. I'm also going to give you one of October's birthstones, black tourmaline, the cause of the rutilations in black rutile quartz. So you know it's going to go with the white quartz already. I love all these blingy colours. Now, I think it's nice to put a big, shiny, billiard ball gemstone next to something that's got facets to it.
Yeah, the facets make the gemstone hold their own against the black as well, which I think is fabulous.
Do you know, yes, you're right, because sometimes that black gemstone would stand prominent, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
But because you've got the facets on there, you've got the extra sparkle, so it is going to draw you in, you're absolutely right. And then you've got the smaller round with the cloudy lemonade white quartz. And I actually think that stands out really proud against the others, when normally you think it wouldn't because they're smaller, but they're faceted, and they're standing out nice and boldly, aren't they? Where's your inspiration taking you?
I like the winter hedgerow theme. That's what it's saying to me. I'm thinking sort of when you go, you're sort of walking down the lane, you've got nice berries on the hedge, and then you've got that frost in the quartz going through as well.
I love that.
Yeah.
I love that. I love what your hedgerow feeling. Have a look. 3 gorgeous strands. And I'm thinking of that too, walking, big furry boots, walking the dog, big coat, frosty morning when you breathe and you can see
your breath,
yeah, your breath in the air is that cold, and it is making you think of that, you know, chunky jewellery, going to meet your friends on Christmas Day, your family, chunky jewellery, all knitted up. You've got your gorgeous knitted, who had those lovely tights on? It was Amelia today.
Yes.
Are you ready? I've got ridiculous legs today, thank God you can't see them. Herringbone tights, I don't know where they came from. I put them on thinking they were black. All I can say is it was dark when I got dressed this morning. Are you ready for a fabulous deal? 0800 644 655 9.95. So just a little £3 per strand.
Oh, that's an incredible price.
Well, when we're thinking about profit margins, Hannah, and we're thinking about what you're going to... I mean, especially with gemstones like this, because these are gemstones you're going to sell in the moment, aren't they? They're not for next year, they're the gemstones that you're going to make jewellery up for the moment, or for gifts.
Yeah, exactly. If you're looking for Christmas gifts, you can't go wrong with these colours. The browns and the tawny colours really remind me of Debbie Bulford as well. They're her favourite colours.
Yeah, do you know what? Earthy and natural.
Yeah. So if you're thinking of Christmas gifts, you've probably already got someone in mind that you know this set will work for.
Do you know, I could think of so many people. I don't think there's anybody that this won't work for, and I'll tell you why. These colours will go with any skin tone, any hair tone. And I'm just, you know, I'm thinking of certain friends now, and I'm thinking actually it'll go for everybody.
Yeah.
One of my sisters, really dark, curly hair, And my brother and my sister are all both blonde like me. It's crazy, isn't it? And these would go for both my sisters. My best friend Mel has got the most amazing, shocking red hair, and she's very careful about that. She won't ever wear pink.
Yeah.
I think she looks amazing in pink, but she doesn't. These colours would look amazing with her red hair and her green eyes. They would look amazing.
Yeah, really good.
Yeah, isn't it great that you've got, I mean, and my mum could wear this, and she's slightly redhead, and I just think, you know, yeah, these will go with any tone. They look great with you, and you're kind of, you're mid-blonde.
Yeah.
Gorgeous. Let's take it over to Hannah.
Come over.
I'm coming over to you. Are you ready for me, Lord Oxberry?
Go on then.
How goes it, Oxberry? Are we ready? We're going to go over. I can't wait to meet you tomorrow, by the way, at the NEC. I can't wait to work with you again.
I know, it's so much fun at the NEC.
So, my lady, how are we going to use these? Do you see what I mean? How normally when we bring you Rainbow Jasper, you think earthy, you think autumnal leaves, but actually I'm thinking they are kind of winter berries.
They are winter berries.
Do you think?
I'm going to have to, because I'm going to have to do a Mark Smith and graduate the colours, I think.
Do a Mark Smith. I like that. Let's do a Mark Smith.
Let's do a Mark Smith and get those all graduated out. So I've got all my oranges, my purples, my blues. They've got every colour.
Is it important, Hannah, when you get a strand that has so many different colours, would you always say put them in their own colour groups first?
I do, but it depends how you work. I mean, I'm quite a lateral thinker, so I like to see I've got that many of that colour, that many of that colour, and then start mixing them back together again. Plus, I just like playing with gemstones.
There's nothing lateral about my thinking at all. I'd be like, get them off, and do. Isn't it funny how people are different?
Yeah,
you're a genius, don't listen to me, because Hannah's the genius here. I just love, do you know, some white is really bold white. This is very cloudy, you know,
it's such a
cloudy
soft
lemonade.
colour, isn't it? It's white, it's definitely white, but it's got
clarity to it.
Yeah, sort of blues and almost grey.
It would look nice with
purple.
Moonstone, wouldn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
I actually think it's a great flush because it would also look nice, that Mystic
Rose Quartz would go beautiful with this as well, so yeah,
and
definitely.
Some greens.
It goes with everything, really does.
So you've got lots of ideas already. Is that all we're giving to Hannah? You're gonna have your findings from the stash? We've got some stash findings for you to work with.
Yeah, I'm gonna treat it like I would at home, so you know I can go and delve in our cupboards behind me and see what I can find.
Have you got loads of findings and things in your cupboards?
Yeah.
Do you get as many as you can?
Do you know, I found the other day, and it's really bad, my mum will back me up on this. We came to Laura Binding's workshop, both of us.
You did, because I came in.
You did, yeah. And Mum had been bugging me for ages to get her some crimp beads. I was like, I gave them to you. And she opened one of my cupboards at the flat and was like, these will be my crimp beads.
What, just loads?
It's like, oh yeah, there they are.
So your mum's into her jewellery making as well?
Yeah.
I came up and went, hi Mum. She was all right with it. She didn't mind me calling her Mum.
No, she doesn't mind that at all.
And you didn't get jealous, so it was fine. Right, we're going to go back on it and let you get on to your challenge. And we are going to give you another gorgeous bundle. I feel a bit Christmassy today. Do you know? Do you feel Christmassy today, Amelia?
I love it.
I love Christmas. I love Christmas. Claire's very, very Christmassy today as well. Everybody's looking very gorgeous today. Look what a gorgeous bunch of girls we've got. Can we show everybody? How lovely. I'm not hitting on you. I just think it's lovely. What gorgeous girls. Look at them. Look at them. They're all gorgeous and young. And young. Now, you're gorgeous as well, Matt Barron. Everybody's gorgeous, aren't you, Carrie? Right, now, where are we going? The bright pinks and purples. You don't even need to explain what gemstones they are, because I can see exactly. Do you know what? This is going to go so well with your early bird. If you're, oh my gosh, yes, with the early bird. I've got it, I've got it. Look at this, Carrie, have a look. Do you see, with that early bird, how well those blend? Now, let's just have a look at these colours. Girls just want to have fun jewellery. Put them all together, or actually, all together they're fun, they're striking, aren't they? But individually, they give something else. I actually think with the amethyst, you've got such tranquility, and rondelles are great for your stash. They will always sit nicely in that sweetie style bracelet. They will always be a great spacer in between massive gemstones. They will add that little touch on the decolletage if you want to take maybe 2 or 3 strands. They are that beginning for you. They are that end in the tassel. You know, you've got a lot with a rondelle, and with this strand, here's something that is tranquil until you jazz it up with something something like this agate. Look at that tie-dye. They are fabulous. They're very arty, aren't they? And do you know what I mean by that? You know, when you look at a gemstone like this, you think, who's going to wear something like this? Somebody who's quite flamboyant, somebody who's very artistic. You know, I'm thinking guest designer B when I see something that's kind of tie-dye. She always looks fab, and she's always wearing bright, bold colours, and it reminds me of her. And then put the pink together, and you've got a party, haven't you? I mean, look at that. We are rocking out with, it's called Disco Fever. I do think you put those together and there's something happens in your mind, because very tranquil without these two strands was that amethyst. And now we're ready to get kitted out. You know, you can almost take your inspiration from the occasion where you're going to wear your jewellery. Maybe you're thinking to yourself, right, I want to make some jewellery where people are going to go out and they're going to have some drinks with the girls and they're going to wear their favourite party dress, and you're thinking about that. You've got that scene in your mind. Think about that as you're creating your jewellery, because it's not just about taking inspirations from trends. It's not just about looking in your magazine and recreating. It's not about taking inspiration from something like a colour blocking trend or you know, whatever's going on. It's also about setting the scene with your jewellery. Where is your jewellery going to be made? Is this jewellery that's going to be out to dinner elegant jewellery? No, I think this is jewellery that's going to be made up and it's going to be fun, funky, out with the girls, having a dance, having a laugh, having a few glasses of cheeky wines. You know, it's that kind of jewellery, isn't it? When you want to create that jewellery, and I do think it's probably occasion jewellery is going to be jewellery that you will sell more often, because it's more often, well, I think in my life, that you'll go out with the girls, you'll go out for a little bit of a dance and a cheeky one, then you get those special balls and things like that. So these are your, would you agree with that? Do you know what I mean?
It's the sort of thing, you know, it finishes an outfit, doesn't it? You go out, you get your dress or your, you know, high heels or whatever, and you think, right, I need that jewellery to finish the outfit. And that is the type of jewellery that will do it.
Yeah, and even if it's just going round to your friends and having a wine night, you know, you want to jazz up for it, you're going to be taking pictures, they're all going to be over. You know, we do tend to dress up a little bit more because everybody's the paparazzi now with their phones out, aren't they? You know, this is girls want to have. We've got the strands for you that's going to create that special piece of jewellery, that anniversary piece of jewellery in the topaz and the amagreen. This is that jewellery that you're going to create, where people are going to wear it all the time. Where, you know, actually I think it's going to be a high seller. You don't have to have massive price tags on it. It's going to be that kind of jewellery that is. You know, it's going to be a sort of £10–15 range. People don't mind spending that on a girls' night out, do they? Brand new in today, this 3-strand pack. It's called Disco Fever. You've got 500 carats of purple crazy agate. The faceted rounds are 14 millimetres. 400 carats of the light purple quartz, the plain rondelles, are 12x7, and 375 carats of pink crazy agate ovals. Now is a great time to come shopping with us here at Jewellery Maker, because we're going to give you an extended money-back guarantee. If you don't use all of these by next year, January the 16th, send them back. We'll give you your money back. So it's a great time maybe to come shopping with us for the first time, because you'll also get a host full of free goodies in your free tutorial DVD, your JM Hub magazine, and your step-by-step guide booklet. DCG C11 is your item code. It's brand spanking new on today, and have a look at that price tag. Big carat weights, big impact jewellery, $11.95 for all 3 strands. They are all huge gemstones. They are all feature gemstones. You could certainly use them all separately. You can absolutely use them all together, can't you? And because this is brand new, and because it's Saturday, we are super busy on those phone lines. Please bear with those queues. It is an 0800 number. We love each and every one of you for coming shopping with us here this weekend. And you will only pay 1 P&B all day long. Right, we're stopping the music. Why? What's going on? What do you mean you're taking the price lower? I thought we were moving on. This is to wake everybody up on a Saturday. You having your bacon in your bed? Oh, breakfast in bed. Bacon and poached eggs and a bit of tomato. Nice. Bit of basil on the tomato. That's my favourite. Is that what you're doing? Do you know, sometimes it is nice, isn't it? When was the last time you had breakfast? I haven't had breakfast in bed for years. Probably since I had my children. Do you know that? I think it's about time we all were bought breakfast in bed, ladies. Hmm? Not in the same bed, Amelia. Well, good grief, Amelia. I said I wasn't hitting on you this morning. Do you know what? It would be quite funny if we all got our onesies on, got in the Jewellery Maker bed, just had a bit of brekkie. We're going again. We're going to price slash this for you. Can you believe this? Don't worry if you've already bought it. We will give you the price slash price tag. I'm not ready. No. Are you ready? £8.95, less than £3 per strand. Was £11.95, and Kerry's just slashed it because she can. Because she can. She's feeling the power. £8.95, 0800 644 655 is a crazy Saturday morning. Where did the week go, by the way? Why is it Saturday already? I have no idea. I'm supposed to be moving into my new house on Saturday. How many things have I packed? A big fat zero. £8.95. I can't be bothered, Hannah. I don't want. Do you know what I'm going to do? This is really naughty. I'm going to put it all in a great big bag, take it to the laundrette, because what they'll do is they'll wash it all and then fold it all up and give it back. Is that bad?
No, I think that's a really good idea.
That's my idea.
I'm going to do that next time.
My mum said that that's slovenly.
No, I think it's just using...
I think it's clever.
Yeah, I think it's just using your initiative.
I haven't got enough time for it, Hannah. I'd rather be playing with the kids.
Yeah,
you know,
that's fair.
That's what makes it okay in my brain. £8.95 is your price tag. Make sure you remember that was $11.90, wasn't it? Just a minute ago. Right, we're going to move on. We're going to get... with the gorgeous citrine. Oh, I just love this strand. Do you know, citrines, is this citrine or lemon quartz? Now, if you're going to get the Mystic Rose Quartz, I'd love these together. Look at that sunshine. Do you know what this is going to look outstanding with? Your blue topaz. Oh my gosh, that is summertime in a nutshell. It is lemon quartz. Summertime in a nutshell right there, isn't there? I just adore those together. They're so beautiful. But you know what? Let's take it rich. The great thing about lemon quartz, or citrine actually, is that it's going to feature majorly no matter what the season. Because if you put a deep gemstone, a rich gemstone next to this lemon quartz right now, you make it more wintry, you make it more autumnal, and nothing's going to do that better than a strand of tiger's eye. Look at that depth. Isn't it gorgeous? Then you've got... My voice is going. It better not go for the NEC tomorrow. This is a major hiccup, a career hiccup. Have a look. All of those together. Now I love... Hannah, if I start sign language...
Yeah, shall I just take over?
Do you know sign language? Because I don't.
No.
We'll make up our own signs.
Yeah.
The drops of black onyx are stunning. Look at that. They're beautiful, aren't they? Rich, gorgeous tones. I love this. I absolutely love this. Now, the lemon quartz on its own should be $12.95. You've also got your tiger's eye plain rounds. And those are 6mm. Look at that lemon quartz. What would you do with this, Hannah?
I mean, just all work perfectly together. Do you know, I would really like to find a way of making it just like it's on that screen. It's a twisted necklace design.
Like this?
Yeah, and having it
could you do? I think you could do that with wire.
Yeah, I think you'd have to use wire so it'd stay in place. But I'd like to see some Wall of Fame entries if anyone can send some in with the twisted one.
Me too, and it would be a bracelet or a necklace, wouldn't it?
Oh yeah.
I adore that lemon quartz in rings. I think it's just simply beautiful. In a single stone wire work ring, that would just be...
So beautiful, so decadent, wouldn't it?
And it could be very, very delicate. This is a gemstone that's wonderful with aquamarine, but you can see it just looks stunning as well with tiger's eye. There aren't many delicate gemstones that you could do that with.
No.
Oh, and I think because of that gorgeous sunny yellow colour, because you've got the golds in there, you can get away with it. And not just get away with it, it works beautifully, doesn't it? We're going to give you such a fabulous price tag. Don't forget that lemon quartz on its own was not much shy of that price tag. $14.95 is for all 3 gemstones. And you've got a gemstone in tiger's eye. That is powerful. And this is a great quality tiger's eye. Let me show you against that black background. Look at the quality of that tiger's eye. It's powerful. Any gemstone that gives us an optical property like that is just so powerful, isn't it? Look at that. £14 and 95 pence. 0800 644 655. Stay exactly where you are. We are going to go and launch your first kit. Now, when I see green, it makes me smile. I love it. I just my favourite colour. I love the colour of this ribbon. It's gorgeous. Oh my gosh, is this smoky quartz? The biggest smoky quartz drums I have ever seen. Oh yes. Did you get that excited when you saw it as well? I've never seen a strand of smoky quartz like this before.
No, and it's so clear as well. It's gorgeous.
Smoky quartz adds a certain element of class to your jewellery because it's got that nice, understated, earthy backdrop with clarity. Now, you can imagine running some gold or antique bronze through that and it just looking super classy. Have a look at this strand. Isn't that gorgeous? It is, isn't it? Now you've got your antique bronze wire on a 1mm. I love 1mm wire for rings, and I know a lot of people say, oh no, you know, I prefer 0.8. For me, 1mm I prefer because it's got a nice, well, it's dense. It's the most dense wire you can use. It's perfect for creating a cuff, a frame. It's perfect for that. Now, your chartreuse is also on a 1mm. We're going to show you exactly what to do with wire. If you're thinking to yourself, I'm not sure how to work wire, believe me, Hannah is going to talk you through that. Do not worry. Now, we've also got with this kit your fancy jasper and your dark green quartzite. Your dark green quartzite is like a bottle green. Do you remember pop bottles in the 80s that you used to give to the milkman and get your money back on them? You used to go to the corner shop and nobody in this room probably, maybe Matt Barron, you remember that. You'd take your bottles to the corner shop and you'd get a penny for them. You remember, don't tell me you remember. We used to have a corner shop and we'd take the bottles. Gosh, how old am I? Come on. You don't remember it, do you? You remember the milkman? Well, the milkman's still around, Amelia. Oh, you're so city. No, you must support your local. We have milkmen. It's not the same. I tell you what, you're too city, you're too city. For your own good. You want to take it back to growing your own vegetables and using the milkman. Romantic times. That's what this kit is reminding me of. And it was romantic. You'd go to the greengrocers and get your vegetables, and then you'd go to the shop and get the rest of it, you know? You don't do that anymore. You just go to a great big store. Boring. You used to go out with your basket. My mum used to have a shopping basket and she'd fill it up with vegetables. I think it's much more romantic. That's what this kit's reminding me of, that romantic era where you went to the greengrocers. I bet you if I asked my kids what a greengrocer's was, Mia would probably know because she's older. Max wouldn't have a clue. Cobblers, we use a cobbler a lot. We have to use a cobbler quite a lot, we've got those. Fishmongers, cobblers, butchers, you know, you've got, that's where you would go to get all of your stuff. You would go separately to the village and you go to the bakery. I do make sure my kids go to the bakery because I think that is fabulous, isn't it? Going to the bakery, picking a gorgeous loaf of bread and a cake, and this kit is reminding me of that, those bottle greens, the greengrocer colours, and you've got this wonderful smoky quartz. There is something very romantic about this bundle. It's called Evergreen. And you've also got the wire. Now you have 100 findings with this kit. You've also got 4 sterling silver ribbon ends. You've also got your green organza ribbon, your green organza gift bags, 10 of those, and you've got your green beading wire, the stainless steel beading wire, your green elastic, and your clear elastic. Now you've got such a lot with this kit. We should be bringing it to you. If you bought all of the elements separately, you'd be paying at least £50, at least. We should be bringing you this kit at £24.95, but we're not today. AVG C36 £24.95 is not your price tag today. I do think this is look at this, under £20. And you have got at least £50 worth of value. You've got 10 metres of each wire, 20 metres of wire. It's called Evergreen, 100 carats of dark green quartzite plain rondelles. Those are 6x4, 250 carats of smoky quartz faceted rice beads. Let's give you your kit rundown and I'll move over to Hannah. 250 carats of fancy jasper rice beads. Those are 14x10. You've got 50 metres of green coloured beading thread on a 0.38. You've a 0.38, that's a very funny diameter. I think it's a 0.35. Over 6 metres of green elastic. You've got your 5 metres of green ribbon, 4 lobster claw clasps, the silver lobster claw clasp, 10 metres of chartreuse colour wire, 10 metres of your antique bronze, 50 metres of your silver coloured beading thread, over 6 metres of clear elastic, and your black and pink organza gift bags. I love this bracelet. I love the, oh look, you're a genius. You're an actual, do you know what? This would go really nicely.
I just felt it was really Christmassy, so I just really love the colour. Really love the colour.
Do you know what it is about your jewellery? I just want to try it all on. You're so good. Do you love it?
I love jewellery, yeah, I love it. I mean, I can sit for hours and hours, and I was sitting for hours and hours last night finishing these kits.
So you went to the NEC and then you came home and you did all of this?
Yeah.
She don't stop this one.
It gives a really designer effect as well, and that's just using...
It's really neat.
Yeah, just the one, it's the quadrant ring, which you can get on the Beading Basics first edition DVD.
Do you know what? I think it all comes together nicely because you've got that green coloured beading wire.
Yeah, it all matches in and it all flows nicely.
And you can't really see the beading wire, and when you do, it's a good thing. It's a nice flash. Look at the wire work you've created. Big leaves, autumn falling leaves. Is that's what
that was
you were
right? Yeah,
for, right?
I saw the colours and I was just like, right, well, it's autumn, it's leaves.
Just look. Oh. I love that.
It's quite stylised. I mean, we've obviously got the wonderful wire workers in Rachel Norris, Laura Binding, who do all the weaving and things. But for me, I just like the frames. I just like making frames and shapes out of the
It's very
wire.
stylish, it's very elegant, and it actually doesn't look major difficult to do. Have a look at the earrings. These are shoulder dusters. Said to Hannah earlier, how many pairs of shoulder dusters have you made for me? They're jingling.
They jingle, they're cute, aren't they?
Jingle bell. Is it too early for that?
No,
jingle
it's never
bell,
too early.
Jingle bell, right? It's not. It's not bad luck, is it? No.
No, no.
I love it. I love these. Look with the ribbon.
It's really strange because I was sitting there with all my ribbon because a few of my kits have ribbon in today. I was just trying to think of different ways of using it. So I started doing that. Then the cat tried to eat it, as he does. And then I went to the NEC yesterday and Natalia was wearing basically the same thing, but in black.
Really?
Yeah, it was really weird. I was like, I just made one of those.
You spend too much time together.
Yeah, we do actually.
Hannah said something funny to me this morning. She said she's going downhill. She knows she's going downhill when she goes to the shop for a bottle of wine and a cat biscuits. She was like, what's happened to my life?
Yeah, it was true.
Nothing, that's fine. It's fine, don't worry. I can get you cat biscuits in bulk when I go to the country store to get me bedding. Not for me, for the horses. I don't sleep in bedding. Have a look. Oh look, I love this stretchy too. So you're going to show us how to create these leaves, and because they're this is why I love 1 mil, Hannah. There is no way that's losing its shape.
No, it just stays
so
as you put
dense.
it.
I don't know why it's my favourite wire, 1 mil. Have you got a favourite wire, or do you just like Laura Binding said to me, I use all of them and they're all essential, so there's no way I've got a favourite wire.
I've got a new favourite, which is the 0.25, and that's after attending Laura's course, because I've been working with it for a while and I was like, I really don't know what else I can do with this. And then on Laura's intermediate wirework course, she showed us how to like weave using the 0.25.
Yeah, I saw it, didn't I? Came in, it was brilliant.
It's just amazing. So
you can do loads with it. You can knit with it, you can crochet with it.
Yeah.
The Viking weave, or whether you get the same effect from doing French knitting,
Yeah.
and you make your own sort of tubey chain with it.
Yeah.
Love that.
Yeah.
Love it.
My new favourite is that.
So let's see how you make that fabulous leaf design. Is it easy? So how much have you cut off?
So I've got about, what, sort of 10 inches, I suppose, there.
4 arms length.
Yeah, about a 4 arms length. And all we're going to do is follow the curve of the actual wire itself. It comes off the reel on a curve. Taking your round nose pliers, I simply bend to get the point at the top of the leaf. You can see, you can get it really, really, really
simply. Do you know what
simply.
I'm going to do? I'm going to just place
that next to it so you can see.
this next to it so we can see what we're creating. There we go.
So then, it depends what kind of leaf you want to go for, but I like to sort of edge my leaf. So I go in with my thumb.
Have you got a picture of a leaf while you're doing this, or it's all in your head?
I haven't, no, but it is a great way. If you've got like a drawn out picture, you can just follow the black line in the picture.
Okay.
So we've got that, and I've just sort of curved that round there and bringing it up and back round, holding it whilst it crosses over, and just take it at 90 degrees, fold it back on itself.
Twisting. Okay, right, fine. And that's why it's keeping its shape there.
Yeah, because you've got it twisted at the edge there.
I see.
I twist it round once more, trying to keep it as neat to there as possible.
And you're doing this all freehand, Hannah?
Yeah, the wire we buy now is very, very soft. It is malleable.
But still strong at the same time.
But still strong, it will stay where you put it. So we've got the edge coming through, and you just create by twisting it one way and then using your thumb the other. It's really important to remember, don't use your fingertips because that will cause a dent in the wire. Always use the pads of your fingers to shape. So you've got your leaf, or you can do the same with a feather. You can go to town and add, if you've got other gauges of wire, you can do the stems in between as well.
Okay.
To make the attachment, bend the little spoke, if you like, back on itself so it's straight against the leaf. So when it's hanging, the leaf is hanging straight.
Okay.
Then you're using your round nose pliers again, just create a wrapped loop. So we go wherever you like, really. Bend it around the pliers. And see, I've just moved it so I can then pull this end back under, and I'm going to finish off with my flat nose because I haven't got much wire left.
You're just twisting it around?
And twist it around the area that's still left there. So again, maybe
so you've created the loop to attach the chain?
Yep.
And did you just undo the chain link then?
You can either undo the chain link or just slip it in when you get to this stage. Slip it around and hook it in, and then finish off just by
That's probably
twisting.
easier, slip it in now.
Yeah, because then you've not got any breaks in the chain as well.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to twist that up and twist that round. And obviously then you can just snip down, so that's neat. That gives you your leaf creation. Then I was looking at it, I thought, okay, I like it, but I want to include some gemstones with it. So I sort of fiddled around and I thought, actually, these look like little water droplets. You know how the dew comes off the leaves and things?
I love that you, yes.
So what I've done is taken one of my eye pins.
I always talk about dew, and no one ever knows what you're on about. I'm glad you know. I'm glad.
Yeah, I enjoy that.
I do talk about dew a lot, don't I, Amelia? I'm glad. Yeah,
the spider webs, yeah. So we take your smoky quartz onto the eye pin. Holding your round nose pliers, you push the top of the eye pin away from you at 90 degrees. At this point, we can then use our wire cutter pliers and just snip down. You need about 1 centimetre. Always save all the little
Always, because you can put them in resin.
Yeah, you can put them in everything. Then taking your round nose pliers again, if you roll, get it to the edge, roll towards you, then take your, turn your wrist back over, put the pliers back in, and roll again.
This is quite simple for beginners. Even if you've never picked up a reel of wire, you could create that leaf.
I'm just straightening that up with my other flat nose pliers there to get it nice and neat. Then I've got the last little bit, which again is one of the little green
You're using a ball
quartzites.
head pin this time.
You use a ball head pin so the gem actually stays in place.
And you get that nice ball of gold.
Yeah, it's like a finishing touch, really. Again, I'm leaving a little bit of room because I like my gems and things to be able to move.
Yes, me too, I do too.
Again, 90 degrees away from you. Snip 1 centimetre away from the angle. Save the piece. pop the round nose pliers in, roll towards you, turn your wrist over, pop the round nose pliers back in and roll again. So then we've got all the elements you need to create the little dew piece there. To open the little eye pins that you've just created, open them like a door, so you open away from you or
Jockey
towards
door,
you.
I say.
That's the one.
The jockey door.
Slip that on, close it up. And again, you do the same at the other end. So you open towards or away from you, and then you can just slip it onto the bottom of the leaf. The nice thing about these eye pins is the actual eye pin is the right gauge for the wire as well.
Right, okay, so it will go on.
Yeah, without a problem. And there you go.
Look at that. Isn't that effective? And actually, you could create a really stylish pair of earrings out of that.
You could do really long ones if you wanted.
The Bohemian one. Have you seen all the big feathers?
Yes.
And you've got a really elaborate earring in one ear, and then just one of the little gemstones that feature in the other. It's all about being asymmetric.
And they're doing all the ear cuffs and things. I know Gemma Crow's been doing the ear cuffs.
Have you seen them? Yeah, my friend started doing this. They come around the ear, and then all these drops.
And that would look really cool with these.
Yeah,
that would look
You
really
could
cool.
do that with this.
Really, really
I'd
exciting.
love to see that. For £19.95, you get such a lot for your money. Look, let's have another recap of everything that Lord Oxberry has made from this kit. I love this. Reminds me of winter berries.
Yes. Yeah, we've got quite a nice sort of winter theme going on today, haven't we?
I'd wear that on Christmas Day with some. Well, like I've got a red dress on. I actually think green and red are amazing together.
I love green and red together.
Simple, stretchy, gorgeous pair of drop earrings. You got two pairs of earrings actually, and I love the ribbon. But it's all about. It is all. Let me just show you the finished article. Now, have I dropped that right? Look at that. Isn't it fab?
It's just about having a bit of fun. I mean, it was really, really fun if you'd sort of done a big sort of charm bracelet or something. You can make the leaves as small or as big as you like as well, just depending on how much wire you use.
I just love it. And you know what? To have so much wire in a kit, Hannah.
Oh, it's such a luxury.
And 100 findings, all for under £20. This is actually a great Christmas present.
It is brilliant, and it's the sort of thing, you know, someone will open on Christmas Day and you do get that wow factor, especially from the smoky quartz.
Absolutely. That smoky quartz was the first thing that took my breath away. But I just love your design, and I think when you can create something like that, if you were to buy a gift for somebody, you could almost take the picture that we're going to put on Facebook of the jewellery later, print it off, and give it with this kit so you can create this.
Make this, make this.
That'd be and do you know what? If you're talking to the never been jewellery making before, they'll give you the DVD as well. What were you going to say?
I was going to say, you could also like write down the date so they can follow the demo on YouTube.
She's a genius. She's a genius. Now, do not go anywhere. It's waffle clock.
If for any reason you're not satisfied, you have the benefit of our no-quibble money-back guarantee. Just complete the returns form enclosed with your goods and send them back for a full refund.
I'm very excited. I've never been over here before.
We both did a little dance.
We're like, it's like the news desk. We trotted over. Have you been here before?
No, I've never been in this studio
You
before.
couldn't wait to get over here. And I was going, where's she going? I don't know where the Wall of Fame is. So we don't use it in the evening. We need to be this way a little bit, though.
Oh, sorry.
Come to me. Come
Sorry,
to
sorry.
Right, let's have a... Oh, big chunkies.
Look at those chunkies. Number 294. This is absolutely gorgeous. And it doesn't say
Lisa.
anything. Oh, Lisa Coggles, but it doesn't actually have any message with it. But Lisa is gorgeous.
It is gorgeous, Lisa. I love it. It looks like you've used great big chunky amethyst pieces there. Ooh.
Oh yeah, and you've got the amethyst sort of
Nice
round.
double colour.
Lovely. And you look, Stardust Spaces. It's that sort of finishing touch that really makes your jewellery.
It is, because that now has made that... If you didn't have those spaces, it looked totally different, wouldn't it?
Absolutely.
I've got something classic, beautiful. I absolutely love, love, love pearls. Number 298. Where's the... Oh, what's Jack on about here? Let me just... Oh, Jack. He's trying to make me life difficult. That's what he's doing. I'm going to just take that off. Turn it around. And it's from Jackie Pie. I love that name, Jackie Pie.
That's a good name. Yeah, I like that.
That's a great name. And she's saying, "Dear all at JM, here is my first entry to the Wall of Fame. Hope it's good enough as I am a newbie at jewellery making. I love the show." And Jack's cut off half the message. I don't know what the rest of it is, but it's gorgeous. And do you know what? It just looks very vintage, and I would totally wear that.
I would wear that. Yeah, I love pearls.
Me too. They're like one of my
Imagine Linda in
favourites.
that as well.
Yeah, it's that kind of classic. You've got some fresh blue. Look at the stars.
They're cute. I've not seen them. I must have
Shell
missed those.
stars, love them.
295. It says, "Hi all at JM, here's my entry to the Wall of Fame. I use blue agate nuggets, frosted blue agate, shell rounds and mother of pearl stars. Finished with sterling from JM. I'm looking forward to the NEC on Sunday."
Yes, we'll see you there.
Hugs to all at JM, the Facebook family, and that's Margaret in Coventry.
Come and say hello to me and Hannah, and we'll remember if you tell us that you. I'll remember because of the stars.
Yeah, say the stars and we'll know.
Margaret, gorgeous. Can't wait to see you tomorrow. Look at this.
Wow, that's Downton Abbey.
I was just going to say that. Very vintage, very
Lovely.
My dad did the set on Downton Abbey, and he's going to let me go in the next series.
Can I come with you?
You can come with me. Do you like it, dear? I've only watched a couple of episodes because I don't get time to watch TV. But they're all going, "I'm coming!" I'm going to pretend to be his little helper.
I can be Lord Oxberry on screen.
You can be Lord Oxberry. We'll be taking pictures, won't we? Yeah. Do you know what he did the other day? They closed down Harrods and did a Lady Gaga video. He neglected to tell me this.
What's your dad like? Honestly?
We've had conversations about my dad, haven't we? Too much drink. Right, forgets I exist. Have a look. Sorry, too much information. Number 297 is so Downton Abbey, and it's from Alan Fox.
Alan Fox! I met Alan Fox not yesterday, the day before at the NEC.
Did you?
And he's amazing.
Is he?
Yeah.
What did he look like? I want to know.
He's like a gentleman.
Really?
Yeah.
I do love a gent.
Cool. He's very gentle.
Was he wearing cords?
I
love
men
that
he
wear
was wearing a bit of
cords.
tweed as well. Yeah, he was
You're
super
describing
cool.
my dream man.
He was so cool.
Alan Fox, I'm after you. Hi to all the girls and boys and the bumps at Jewellery Maker Towers. Here is my entry for this week's waff. It's another of my Downton pieces made from you want to get on that set, Alan. Made with an assortment of black agate, silver wire and chain. I was building up a stash of mystic gems to create some more pieces. Best wishes to everyone, Alan Fox. Alan, gorgeous.
Very lovely.
Gorgeous.
I've got number 296, some lovely
We've got
wire
a
work
pendant
here.
like this later, I think.
Have we?
haven't
Yeah, I think we have. Hi all from cold London. Please consider my attached necklace for the Wall of Fame. I've been making jewellery for about 8 weeks. Oh, bless
Come
her.
off it. 8 weeks.
Oh, she said she's lost her job, so she was looking for something to do to stop her going mad whilst looking for a new one.
Don't look for a new job.
Just do this.
Just do this. Or do you need a new job? Look, you're obviously extremely talented. And honestly, not being funny, there's no way I can do all of that now. I've been jewellery making for ages, and you've made me jealous and feel really, really underskilled. Heather, you're really good at it, so you can make your own business out of this.
Definitely. And she says, this is my attempt at wiring using chalcopyrite donuts, bronzite rounds and antique bronze wire.
It's
Hope
not
you
an
like
attempt, is it?
No,
really?
it's a
actually,
finished article and it's very beautiful.
It actually looks quite intermediate to
and
me.
that's from Heather Baldwin, so that's beautiful.
Heather, you're great. Don't look for a job, because this is clearly, it happened for a reason. I mean, obviously I'm not supposed to tell people not to look for jobs, but that is a job.
This is a job, yeah.
Heather, come on. It's fate, darling, it's fate. Right, now, anyway, don't listen to honestly, I'm the worst, don't ask my advice about anything. We've got some text messages to show you, and if you want to text us 60777 JM Studio followed by your message. So let's have a look. 2 text messages this morning. First one from Francis, I love that name. Good morning, Francis. Hi, Jenny and Hannah and crew. Yes, Jenny, I remember returning, but thank you, Francis. The jewellery is fab, so wearable. Hugs from Francis in rainy Worthing. Big hug back to you, Francis. Thank you. I'm glad you remember that, because it's making me feel dead old. Here goes another text message. We're just waiting for it. Hang on, just pressing the button. Pressing the button, it's loading. 60777. If you want to get messaging us, texting us, that's what it's called, isn't it? It's JM Studio, text 60777 JM Studio followed by your message. Also, we got another one this morning. Your normal network charges will apply. Hello, Carol, my lovely. Just to say, I live in the city and still have my milk. Good girl, Carol. And I agree with what you said about the good old days, about the shopping. Oh, she saw you at the hairdresser yesterday.
Yeah, lovely.
What was the rest of that message? I didn't finish it. I was like, I can't
it's so
see
far
anything.
away now
I
in
can't
the
see
studio.
it. It is. It's so far away. Please text us. We love hearing from you. It is. I want to go back to the days of having a basket and going shop. It's too expensive though now, isn't it?
No, it is expensive now. But I would like that on my bike. You know, with your little basket in the front and your bell.
I think it's so romantic to do that.
Yeah.
We'll talk about how romantic that is while you go for a little break. Come back for us. Go and flick the kettle on. We'll be right back.
Add to your collection with our Beading Basics DVD, which introduces you to some simple but effective beading techniques. Join some familiar faces as you follow our guest designers through their easy step-by-step tutorials. You'll be shown techniques such as woven leaf pendant, the 3-strand weave, and many more. To get your hands on a copy, phone our call centre on 0800 644 655. Jewellery Maker, bringing out the designer in you.
Here is a quick tip when using ribbon in your designs. Taking your cutters or scissors, simply cut the end of the ribbon on a diagonal. Then apply a small amount of clear nail varnish or craft glue and dab the edges of the ribbon to seal the fibres. This should reduce the fraying to a minimum.
Want to advance your polymer clay techniques? Then why not come and join us on our new Mille Fiori course? Join guest designer Debbie Bulford as she guides you through techniques for creating flowers and leaves, from simple daisy canes to elaborate floral pieces. If you're looking to create unique handmade jewellery, then this is the course for you. During the course of the day, you'll get to have a backstage tour of the studios, meet the presenters, and take a trip to our jewellery shop. The full course includes black and white clay, a colour clay pack of your choice, use of all tools, a buffet-style lunch and refreshments, and all for just $67.95. For details on course dates and availability, contact our call centre now on 0800 644 655. Jewellery Maker, bringing out the designer in you.
You can now watch clips from Jewellery Maker on our YouTube channel. Get interactive with Jewellery Maker.
Good morning. It's so lovely to have your company. Hello, how are you? Have you just woken up? Sorry about me first thing in the morning. I'm sorry about that. Have a look at what I've got for you now. I just love these. And actually, these will go really well with the last kit that we bought you. And any gemstone that is carved in any particular manner, whether it's a heart or whether it's a flower, will sell out. These are the first leaves I've seen, and they're going to go so well with the hearts that I've got coming up for you. Look at these. Hannah, I'd put these in a hairpin. Oh, you know, with all of those, if you're going to a winter wedding, you could do some antique bronze twisted wire. What is it, like a 0.4? Yeah. Yeah, twist it into a spray of leaves with white pearls. Oh, yes. Or green pearls. And that would look so nice in a wedding, wouldn't it?
It's quite vintage, isn't it?
What would you do with it?
Do you know, I would like to do that, but you've already said that, so I've got to think of something else.
Don't steal my design. Can you believe Lord Oxberry is stealing design ideas from me?
I might combine it with some wire leaves.
We should get together and create, you know?
Oh yeah, we should. With
that's
wine.
What we should do. You do it, and I'll tell you what I think. That's what, like, I could go, look, this is my inspiration. You'd be like, I'm doing it. With that amber green. Isn't that beautiful? It just is, isn't it? I think we can create.
I think we could. What would we call ourselves? We'd have to have a brand name.
Lord Oxberry. I actually think that's a good name.
Yeah, okay, we'll go with that.
Where did you get that? It's a Lord Oxberry. I think it sounds really posh. It's a Lord Oxberry. It's a genuine Lord Oxberry. I can see that. You know when you go shopping in the airports and you see your Mulberry and your Pink and your Cartier, I can see Lord Oxberry.
That would be fun. Yeah, I think that would be good.
It would be fun. And we can have a horse and a lord on his horse.
Yes.
As our emblem. This is taking me This is taking me to Lord Oxberry Designs. I want to see gold with these. It would be very Cartier, wouldn't it?
Yeah, very Cartier inspired. Very Bulgari as well.
Absolutely, all those deep, rich tones. I'm feeling very inspired by these leaves. Not just, I know they're hand carved, so I know that they will sell out really quickly, but I just think when you've got that, you're saying Bulgari, I'm saying Cartier, we're both thinking Lord Oxberry. I just think this is an opportunity for you to create something very luxurious and actually have a little bit of fun with them at the same time. Create that hair vine, that wonderful hair coat, just in a hair grip. I mean, it really easy to do. You know, Cherry and I were saying, you know, when you you go into that accessory store and you see the ones that are on spirals and they're in like little pearls or little diamonds.
Yeah.
I want to see, can we create that?
Yeah, we can do that.
Can we do the spiral? And you twist them into your hair so that when you're getting married, they're all at the back of, you know, when you have your hair up and it's all beautiful and plaited, they're twisted in.
Yeah.
Can we do that, can we? That's
I've
easy.
done that with, you know, my butterflies, my polymer clay butterflies.
I'd love those in my hair.
I've done that with them.
Can I order some off you?
Yeah, of course you can.
I love that girl. Are you ready? I love that. I love that butterfly. That's what made me love you. Told them all, we need that girl in, and there you were, you were in. We need you on the phone lines for these. There are lots and lots of you queuing already. Don't forget to check your baskets out if you're shopping with us online. If you bought the Evergreen kit, there's a perfect addition to that. And I just think, feel inspired by design when you see, look, with some metallics. Do you know what? Smoky quartz goes with everything. There is nothing you can put smoky quartz with. The leaf design will every time because you've got these, and look at the clarity. Because you've got such craftsmanship behind this. Get yourself on the phone lines dialing 0800 644 655. Very inspiring, I mean, with white pearls, with some preonite, if you've got any. Did you ever see that mystic preonite? I've never forgotten it. It was the most beautiful strand. Came in and it went, and we've never seen it again. It was absolutely gorgeous. If you were lucky enough to get that, these would go outstandingly well. Are you ready? £11.95. These are hand-carved smoky quartz flowers for £11.95. I think you have got such a good deal. You've got such fantastic value, haven't you? For under £15 full stop, but this is under £12 with that extended money-back guarantee. I'd definitely be multi-buying on these because when they come in, you know, we've got them in a certain quantity, they go out and we don't see them for months. In fact, you might not see these again till next season. £11.95 with some gold wire running through them. If you've just got into your wire work, how perfect would these be with wire work? What about with your mesh? If you're inspired by Gemma Crow, with your mesh it would look fantastic. And actually Gemma Crow's got a design just up there on the wall, and I actually think you could create that. If you haven't got into polymer clay, you could create it with these leaves, with your mesh, twist the mesh down, and have all these leaves cascading. It would look fabulous, wouldn't it?
That would look really, really nice. It's just so designer.
I'd love to. I know we've said hair, we do a spray with the hair, because straight away.
But you know, I'd probably go all out and make some massive drop falling leaf earrings. I think that would be fantastic.
Just kind of in a similar way you drop the big leaves on some chain, loads and loads of them cascading down. Gorgeous. 11. Oh, there is a queue on the phone lines. Please bear with it. It is a free phone number, so don't worry. It is completely worth it. You're so worth it. And you can shop online if you don't want to get caught in a queue. Isn't this gorgeous? Don't you love that we're giving you a free phone number? No, there's not many shopping channels that actually do that, you know. It's because we love you. Extra. We love you extra. And I cannot wait to meet you all at the NEC tomorrow. So if you are coming to the NEC, we're totally excited. And Hannah will be there. We're all there.
We're all there. All the gang, yeah. All the gang.
So we'll get to have a Sunday roast.
Shh, no, we won't get to move.
So if anybody wants to bring me a roast dinner in a sandwich, that would be gratefully received. No, mind you, we'll be home in time.
Oh yeah, yeah,
we'll be home
yeah.
in time. I don't know why I'm panicking about my roast. As if we're going to get time to eat. Don't forget, we've got these big gorgeous topaz coming up for you today. Now these are, if you are out to get these special strand, this is the one today. I mean, these big chunks, they're proper gemstones, aren't they, Hannah?
I remember choosing those when we were in Jaipur, and I was...
You chose them?
Yeah, Paula and I had a little...
I'm so jealous of that.
Good fun in Jaipur, and just now seeing them on screen, it's so nice to be able to see the whole process.
Seeing the full journey.
Yeah, yeah. And if you watch, you know, Carol's VTs when she was out in Jaipur with all the hand faceting, and it really is just so incredible how much workmanship goes into these stones.
It is, isn't it? And that's the great thing about working with genuine gemstones. They have formed for years in the ground. They have been mined for, cut. You know, they've gone on a whole journey. They've been chosen by you. It's incredible. And then you're going to put them in your jewellery. And when we see them on the Wall of Fame, we see the full circle. It's such a great thing. So this gorgeous strand is coming up for you a little bit later on. You have to have it. So we're gonna have the what, sorry? Is it a bundle? Yeah. So we've got 2 strands of kyanite in this. Yes, I've got it, yeah. I want to show you kyanite. Now, kyanite is a gemstone that is very often mistaken for a sapphire. Kyanite is, for me, the perfect middle ground between tanzanite and sapphire. I think if you were to merge those gemstones, they were going to have a little love child, it would be this gemstone here. Now get close, because kyanite gives you something that a sapphire and that tanzanite will not give you. And do you know what that is? It's a pearly luster, a sparkle, an iridescence, a magic. And that is why I love kyanite. Now, it's most definitely Steve Bennett's opinion that kyanite is going to become a much more sought after gemstone in the not so distant future. They have clarity. It's seriously, you have to get this strand home. It's from the Gems of Distinction collection, this strand, and it's been handpicked for its quality, for the fact that each one gives you that pearly luster. It's very hard to pick that up on screen, but you can see it there. Kyanite is deep and rich, as is a sapphire. It has pleochroism, as does tanzanite. So somewhere perfectly nestled in the middle of tanzanite and sapphire is kyanite, giving you that wonderful pearlescence. It's like taking the very best of the breeds, if you like, and creating your own pedigree gemstone. Kyanite is all of that and more. You've got the facets, expert lapidary, you've got those facets, and these perfect rondelles will lend themselves in so many ways. To make your kyanite go further, you could put it with another precious like gemstone. We've put blue sodalite with this gemstone just to give you that similar depth of blue. I love this. And then we've given you a strand of apricots. Now, I adore these all together. I would absolutely have, do you agree with me on this one, Han? I think I would absolutely take that kyanite and use it very sparingly. It would be in my precious pieces.
I always love to interspace the kyanite with either the silver tubes that we sell as findings on rondelles in silver, just because you're putting 2 gorgeous elements together, but you're also making the gems go further.
And it's important to do that. Make them go as far as you can. Now, that strand of kyanite is a Gems of Distinction strand. You cannot get it separately outside of this kit. I'd absolutely put the sodalite and the yellow quartzite together. It's a proper, I mean, if you think about biting into an apricot, that's the colour you get from that yellow quartzite, isn't it? Real apricot fresh. The kyanite I would take to the side. They would be a special pair of earrings. They would be a special ring, and it's very slightly graduated, so you've got that larger one in the centre. I'd put them with white pearls to bring out that pearly luster. It's such a special gemstone is kyanite. Get yourself on the phone lines as quickly as you can. 30 carats in your sodalite and the plain rounds of 4 mil. 65 carats in the kyanite. Now, the kyanite alone, if you are to buy it, now you can't yet buy it separately, but when you can, it will be, what was the price tag you told me, sorry? £24.95 on its own. The sodalite on its own should be £6.95. The quartzite on its own should be £6.95. So let's talk about value now. How about we give you the kyanite and the other gemstones for free. Get yourself on the phone lines, 0800 64446. You're paying the price for the kyanite alone. There are queues on the phone lines for this. Well done to everybody that's got theirs. What a fabulous price tag. What a wonderful opportunity to incorporate kyanite and get something for free. It's called Clear Skies. I absolutely love the apricot tones coming from the quartzite. I adore the fact that you've got sodalite in 4mm, because 4mm rounds will lend themselves in a cluster. 4mm rounds will lend themselves. In fact, do you know what I would do? I would take that apricot quartzite and I would put the sodalite in the middle. They make the perfect spacer bead, don't they, Helen?
Perfect space bead. They make gorgeous beady beads as well.
Yeah.
Then they're not too big once you've finished them.
Yeah, so you can put them in earrings as a beady bead in an ear.
Yeah.
They would also make nice charms, headpin charms.
Yeah, really cute for a dainty bracelet.
$24.95 is the price tag for the kyanite alone. So you're getting everything else for free. I love the colours together. If I'm honest with you, I'm going to use the kyanite separately because it is so precious to me.
Yeah.
$24.95. Stay exactly where you are on those phone lines. Don't forget that you pay 1p&p all day long. Now I've got a wire bundle for you. Is it all the different colours? Very Christmassy. Right. So you've got your 1mm in gold and you've got your red. Now for me, I really want to make my own napkin rings for my Christmas table this year.
Ah, yes.
And we're kind of deciding where we're spending Christmas, and I think it's going to be at mine in the new farmhouse. So I'm so excited. I'm going to be muddy. If you think I'm muddy, right, I come in with mud. It's all over my boots today. I come in and I actually flash wiped. Other wipes are available, the boots. But look, you can see the mud all over me, can't you?
Yep.
If you think I'm muddy now, you wait till I live on that farm. It's going to be terrible. I'm going to come in smelling the cows. I'm going to love it. That's how I live. Right, so for me, I want to make my own napkin rings out of wire, and I'm going to do big, elaborate spirals. I'm going to do loads of crazy stuff. I'm going to make the frame with the 1mm, and then I'm going to do some sprays maybe and put some pearls in there. And these are things I'm going to keep forever.
Yeah.
So I can afford to be a little bit, you know, I can put real gemstones. I want to put real pearls and things like that in. You know, and I do think we put our Christmas decorations away every year. Isn't it nice to bring out something special every year?
We have at home, you know, our box of family Christmas decorations that have been added to over the years.
Yeah.
And they each tell a story, and I think that's just lovely.
Yeah, it would be, you remember we got, you know, I'm going to be bringing these out, and it's going to be the first decorations that we had in the new house. So every time we bring them out, it would be, these are the first ones, you know, and I love that. I would create my own, I'm definitely up for creating my own table this year. I'm very excited. You've got your 1mm black wire, and you've got your red and your gold wire. Brand new today, we're going to give you a wicked price tag. Now, if you saw Gemma Crow, she takes this part off and uses that as a bracelet finding. And what she does, have you seen her do that?
Yes,
that's
incredible.
A bracelet finding, and she's wrapped around it. Because I was like, you cheated on this kit. She went, no, I did not. I used it. She's so clever. You designers are so clever. So you can use I mean, just to say that you can use everything.
You really can.
You really can. This is a brand new bundle. You got 10 meters of each. So 30 meters, and I think with the red and gold, you need it. You always need gold. Red and gold together, perfect Christmas.
Well, Gemma Crow created that gorgeous cherry drop necklace the other day using the red wire.
I didn't see this. Where is it?
It's on the Facebook page. If you go in and look up, I think it was a couple of days ago.
Is it on our stand on the NEC?
No, it's not, unfortunately.
It'll be in here somewhere.
It'll be, yeah, someone's probably nabbed it. But why not, if you were going to do table decorations, use gold to make holly leaves in a similar sort of vein to the leaves we showed you this morning, and use the red to make your like spiral balls of holly berries.
Do you think that's what I should do?
I think you should. I think that would look really lovely.
That's what I'm going to do. That is exactly what I'm going to do.
It's going to look really fun.
You
Put some red
so
organza
clever.
ribbon in with it, you know, or some green organza ribbon.
You
to
have
get all
to
the colours.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so excited. I'm very excited to move in. It's exciting times at Jenny Towers. Yeah, there will be some catastrophe because everything's running far too smoothly, and there's always a Jenny-style catastrophe. I will either break something. It will happen. I know it will. So there will be some, or burn that down or something. You know, it will happen. Nothing runs smoothly in the path of Jenny, does it? Ever, ever. So I am waiting. I'm a bit on edge. I can't wait for that bad thing to happen so that I can go, oh, that happened, brilliant, I can relax now. Anyway, you know how it goes. Lots of you on the phone lines, 10 meters of red, 10 meters of gold, 10 meters of black. Guess the price tag.
And are they all 1 mil or?
They're all 1 mil, so they're dense.
So they're the
got 10
higher
litres.
priced ones. I'm going to go nearer 20.
Nearer 20. Oxberry's saying 20. Oh, you're so wrong, Lord Oxberry. What say you, Walsingham? Let's have a look. £9.95. And you know what? Actually, Rachel Norris said that wire work changed her life. And I know that's a major statement, but it did, because her pieces of wire work jewellery are being displayed right now in the Victoria and Albert Museum.
V&A, yep.
I might go and see that. I'm going to try and go to London on Thursday morning. I might go and see that. I might go. Yeah, do you know what? I'm going to. £9.95. Go and check it out if you can, if you're anywhere near London, in the Victoria and Albert Museum, just to see how. And she creates the most incredible, elaborate, crazy pieces. And they're amazing, and just purely out of wire. And she can sell some of these pieces for about £200.
Yes, easily, because they are so much work involved, and they are just so amazing.
And people are looking at it and think, that's amazing, I've never seen anything like it in my life, I want to pay £200 for that. Yeah. And you do, don't you? And this is the opportunity to start the ball rolling. If you don't know how to work with wire, we've got loads of DVDs. They're just £4.95. Wire Work Basics start off with. We go to Wire Work projects, so you know you can do the Tree of Life and stuff like that. Wire work will take you to fascinating places. You can, with wire, make your own jump rings. You can use it to make your own jig work. You can use it to make your own chain. You can do the most insane designs. You saw out of 1 mil, Hannah created something really simple in that leaf design, but it looks so stylish. £9.95 is your price tag for all 3 reels of wire. It's fabulous to have you come shopping with us here today. And do you know what? Isn't it better shopping from home rather than going out in this miserable weather?
Absolutely. Sit there with a cup of tea and a biscuit.
I always spend more when I go out into town. Don't do it. Think about the parking, think about the petrol. Oh gosh, don't do it. Don't do it to yourself. Stay where you are. We're going to move on. We've got a Hannah bundle. We're going over to Hannah. Yes! Have I got it here? Yeah, I've got it here. I'm going to walk over. Let's just go over. Is that all right? So we've got, I love these gemstone pots, and I saw Laura Binding the other day took one of our big mesh balls, took a hammer to it, put some normal kids glue with it, you know, that dries clear, and put it with gemstones. It looked amazing.
Yeah, that's all you need to do, just lift your designs, is just add these gorgeous little flakes of gemstones into your designs.
Now, you've put this bundle together. I have. So you talk to me about why.
So what I've done, I wanted to create something using our new size gem art pots. Again, all the way from Jaipur in India. This one in particular being kyanite, which we've just seen in the Gems of Distinction range. So you've got this beautiful sort of shiller to it, this beautiful, really gorgeous, sumptuous colours. So I sort of was playing around with it, and we all know that I really enjoy my polymer clay. I thought, right, let's have a go. So I've chosen 2 packs of polymer clay also. The reason for this is I wanted to create something really nice and Christmassy. So what I've done, as you'll see in a minute, I've taken the frost white here, which is, it's got your glitters through it, which is part of their Sculpey Clay Accents range.
And that's a special glitter that doesn't go when you fire it up.
No, it comes out when you bake it, it comes more to the surface, so it's more evident. And then I've used the turquoise as well. Now, I haven't used these as colours on their own. I've taken 1/4 of the frost and added just a slither of the turquoise, and then what I've done is mixed it until the colour is
How do you do that?
What you can do is either mix it in your hands, keep folding it over, mixing, like plasticine, or to make it quicker, I use the pasta machine.
Right,
we have
those
on the
are
internet.
readily available on the website.
Yeah, so you just sort of keep folding it over, popping it in the pasta machine, rolling it through, folding it over. Just remember to always put the folded edge into the pasta machine.
You can create this without the pasta machine.
Oh yeah, you can just roll it. It just takes a little bit longer.
No. You've chosen open jump rings, saw cut open jump rings.
Saw cut open jump rings because with all of my designs that I create, I like the movement and I like to be able to sort of drape things off chain and what have you. So what I've chosen is the little, I think they're 6 mil open jump rings, and you'll see how I've connected everything to our gorgeous aluminium chain as well. So again,
I'm just looking to see how many of those you. Oh, we haven't got the details.
I think it's 100 you get in the
100.
packs. Yeah. So you could
create a chainmail bracelet out of it.
Yeah, absolutely. Because they're saw cut, the finishes flush against each other, so they're really, really nice to use. And then the other element to my bundle is this gorgeous chain, which is lovely, catwalk inspired. You know, you've got the lovely noise off it as well. And
It's
it's just
really
perfect
lightweight,
colour.
that chain.
It is, so you can get really, really chunky looks, but without the weight that goes with it. So those are the elements.
Talk to me about how easy that chain is to unlink and stuff as well.
Really, really easy. Now, you do need to use pliers with it.
Yeah.
But each one is...
You would with most.
Yeah, each one is, again, saw cut. And then just open, it's just like you would a jump ring or anything else.
To the side.
To the side.
What I love is the colour runs through even on the cut.
Oh yeah, the whole thing is this beautiful metallic blue, sort of frosty blue colour, and it's got this beautiful sort of texture to it as well.
Yeah, it has, doesn't it?
So it's really light reflective, and again, it's just really easy to pop back.
And it's so strong.
It is.
But something so strong you wouldn't think is so lightweight, but it's aluminium, so
Yeah.
we all know the strength behind aluminium. Let's have a look at these kyanite gemstones. Now these loose gemstones, I love it.
It's so hard to see when you get it in a pot. You have to think of it as a component part. When we visited India, all of the palaces, all of the paintings are using this beautiful gem art, and you think, you know, you can get every colour you can in gemstones. So it's almost like a paint, but it's a more texturised paint. And they spend, you know, hours gluing in the designs and then sprinkling on the gemstones, colour by colour, to create these fantastic murals on the walls of all the palaces. Yeah, it is absolutely gorgeous. And of course, when the sun hits it, yeah, it is just out of this world, out of this world.
And you think about that when you're creating your jewellery. Isn't it wonderful that you've seen that?
Yeah, and I can relate to it, and I think, yeah, I want to use this in my designs because I can see from ancient times how this gem art was used.
How wonderful. And to have kyanite, such a beautiful gemstone. And really you get the pearlescence from kyanite and the colour, and it's a player chronic gemstone, so it gives you pinks as well as blues, just like tanzanite does. And there are many ways in which you can use this. You can sprinkle it into glue that will set and it will sparkle.
Yeah, you can use it across all of our product ranges. So you can use it with the jewel enamel, you can use it with the polymer clay, the resin, everything matches in together, which I think is really, really special. But yeah, so gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. But you know, I like to play around with designs, and I wanted to create something quite Christmassy. So I've gone all out in a big necklace, but you know, why not do this same design for your tree decorations?
Do you have much left over? Let's have a look at the price tag for this, because there's lots of you on the phone lines. So you had tons left over.
Yeah.
No. You really did have tons left over?
Yeah, I literally had nearly all of my turquoise left over, most of my white left over, and I didn't even touch on the gem art because you use such a fine amount on the surface of the polymer clay.
Now look at this elaborate piece of jewellery. It's amazing. Now that's your Vivienne Westwood right there. Now I think this is outstanding. If you were the host of the Christmas table, this is what you're going to be wearing, the hostess. Do you know what I also think? This is your hero piece of jewellery.
Absolutely.
You know when you flick through your Marie Claire and your Cosmopolitan magazine and your Vogue magazine in particular, you open it and you see Vivienne Westwood's got this crazy design, it's got spikes, and Yves Saint Laurent the same, and you know Chanel the same, and you wouldn't go and buy that, but what you would do is you would take inspiration and you'd go, oh yeah, it was all about dogtooth or whatever, or the colours, and you go, yeah, I love that, it's Chanel inspired. This is that kind of piece, it's that elaborate Vivienne piece, and then everybody else is going to look at your designs. I absolutely adore it. Now get close, because what you've done, and how did you do? How did you sprinkle?
Literally, so I had my clay laid out in sheets, and I used just simple, you know, 99p from Tesco's cookie cutters. You know, it's the sort of thing you can do with your kids. Yeah, absolutely. Polymer clay is great for children as well, and you're also bringing in this, you know, they're going to already be aware of glue and glitter, so why not get them to, you know, design your Christmas tree decorations, for example. So I cut them all out, fired them, baked them in my little oven.
Can you bake them in a normal oven,
follow the instructions as per your polymer clay, but for me, it does take a little bit. What I would suggest is take some scrap clay just to test your oven, because for instance, my oven.
Done it before, that's a good idea.
Yeah, my oven cooks faster on one side than the other.
It does?
Yeah, I think it's not sitting level or something, but yeah, a lot of people have said, you know, perhaps the back's hotter than the front, so you do need to just test it. But I would say 120 on a fan-assisted oven for 15 minutes. You can take them out, check them, let them cool, and pop them back in if they need to.
Oh, so you can? Once they've cooled,
you can keep
baking?
baking. Yeah, you can keep baking them.
Isn't this fabulous? I can't get over this price tag, Hannah.
This is crazy.
How many carats have we got in here? 300.
I didn't even, I mean, the pot didn't look like I'd even used it by the time I'd finished.
Really? What, just a little pinch?
Yeah, you
goes
just
such
little
a long
pinch,
way.
and then I do it all on a white sheet, so you're not wasting anything. So I use my glue.
You can see it.
Yeah, use a glue that has a nozzle, so like PVA or like our jewellery cement that you can buy on the internet as well, because it has a little nozzle, so you can just go over each snowflake and just make the snowflake sort of follow the lines of the snowflake.
Okay.
Then sprinkle on the white paper and then let it dry. So you pick out all the snowflakes and then you collect all the glitter and the gem art off, and put it back into your pot.
I think this is such an amazing thing to do with your kids over Christmas time. I think it's such an amazing thing to really put your own personal stamp on your jewellery. Imagine displaying something this incredible. And do you know what? It's so simple to do. You've just cascaded them all in different sizes. You've put them on that wonderful chain, and you can just imagine wearing this, can't you? I mean, do you know what? I can see Fee wearing this.
Yes.
She's so dramatic, and of course you know her and Scott do the pantos. I can totally see Fee wearing this. This is the sort of thing you want to wear if you are the one cooking the turkey and you are that hostess, and I just think it's
just a bit
fabulous.
of fun. If you turn the necklace around, you can actually see the, so sort of that way. You can see how...
You've linked on.
Yeah, and what I've done is taken sort of the 18-inch chain. Again, because it's all, you can open it up, you can just open each link and do it that way. And then onto that I've threaded sort of droppers of the same chain, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lengths, but graduating sizes. Onto which then each snowflake has a little hole that you can pop 2 of the jump rings on and then attach that onto the chain as well.
I just am gobsmacked at how amazing it is and how effective it is, Hannah. And it is, you're really good at creating these crazy pieces that aren't that majorly difficult to do, and I think that's really important.
Yeah, it's really effective, but it is so easy to recreate. That's all you need, and plus your oven obviously, but and your glue, but that's all you need to create. I didn't use anything else, and I had so much left over.
And it goes to show that you can make these in multiples, because once one person sees it, they're going to be like, where did you get that from? Where did you get that from? And you know, it's bespoke, it's handcrafted, and these are we had a big stock of these. Well over half has already been allocated for £8.95. You've got such a lot of value. Don't forget, you've got 300 carats of kyanite in there as well. The way to come shopping with us today, well, there are 2 ways: 0800 644 655, or get yourself on that website, all the w's.jewellerymaker.com. Now, we're going to give you an extended money back guarantee. I'd be very tempted to buy 2 of these, because I think once you get into polymer clay, that's it. There's no looking back.
Yeah, endless possibilities.
Really, I mean, it just is fabulous. Debbie Bolford's, well, she's the queen.
Oh, she's the queen, and
clay.
you should see. You wait till you get to the NEC. Her designs that she's done for the NEC, and I'm sure we'll be taking pictures and putting them on Facebook soon. Wow, out of this world.
I'm going to be screeching like a cat tomorrow. I'm so excited. If you hear it's like someone standing on a cat, it's me getting excited. Sorry, I'm so sorry. Bring your earplugs. £8.95. Buy 2 of these. Absolutely buy 2. I think I'd get one for me and one for Mia and do it together. And then we wouldn't be going, you've used all the kyanite. No, I haven't. I mean, this is a really great price tag to do that, isn't it?
Yeah, it's the sort of thing to introduce your friend, or, you know, like you say, your children to it. I think it's really good fun, really good.
It is, and it's a great stocking filler.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'd put this in Mia's stocking, she'd love it.
Yeah.
I'm going to do that. I hope she's not watching. She's probably not. She's probably still in bed. No, she won't be in bed. She'll be doing the horses. A great price tag, £8.95. It's just a fabulous price, a fabulous product, and you've put together something magic.
Thank you.
Now, don't go anywhere. I'm going to go back over there and let you get on with your challenge.
Okay,
Thank you so
you.
much for your inspiring designs. Amelia and I are going to saunter over. Saunter. I'm going to mince over. This is me mincing. Which one, baby? Which beads? I've got copper or I've got red. Oh, big chunky gold beads. And they were, oh, these pendants. It's all right, doll. It's all right. It's me. I'm stupid. Oh my gosh, how many of these do we get? I feel a Hannah Oxberry style cascade going on. Listen to the noise.
Oh, just love it.
Santa. Oh, I've got a proper fireplace. I'm so excited. Santa can actually get in my fireplace. 24. And they're gold on copper, and they've all been brushed. So let's think about that brushing. We were talking earlier, weren't we? Very Bulgari, very Cartier. A lot of Bulgari pieces are texturized, aren't they? And actually, it's an Arabian technique, isn't it?
It is originally, yeah.
That was adopted by the Italians. And when we look at that brushing, we always think Italian rich jewellery. And I love that you think of that coffee bean style jewellery, that really rich coffee colours and golds together. And I do think when we think Italian, we think big, sexy, beautiful woman with gorgeous, dark, cascading hair, expensive jewellery, smelling amazing, fabulous handbags, and that's what this does for me, you know. And I love the marquee shape. I put those in earrings. So how many do we get of each shape? What do you do with all of these, Hannah?
Do you know, it's the sort of elements that then add to your jewellery. I had a few copper beads in the last kit that we're going to be bringing you today, and I think they just add interest. You know, you could. Have we got lots of the rectangles?
You got 4
that
rectangles.
As a cuff feature on the bracelet would be amazing.
Tell me how you would do that though, a cuff
So you
feature.
do it like a ladder weave technique, which I can show you when we come to the last kit. So your thread, you'd have to get some beads either side, but it would make a really interesting cuff design.
I love cuff. Oh, I see. I kind of get what you mean, yeah.
That's it, yeah, like that.
Like that, yeah. I do listen after all. You've got, oh, I love them. So how many did we get all together? 24. Good grief, Penfold. I think these are rich elements. They make you feel that you're buying something expensive, don't they? Love that gold. And these have all been e-coated and then overlaid with 9-carat gold. And don't think about plating being something. You remember in the 80s, something's plated, it was about to turn you green. Yeah. That does not happen here. Now, because we e-coat our copper, it saves it from tarnishing once you put another metal on top, saves it from oxidization. It also makes it hypoallergenic. So this will always keep its color, and I think that goes to show lots in terms of quality. Have a look at all of the gemstones that you get, pendants that you get. Loads of marquee shaped ones. You get 8 marquee shaped, 4 of each of the others. You get loads. Are these, oh, the squares are the same. I thought they would. So you get 8 of the squares, 8 of the marquees, 4 of the ovals, and 4 of the big rectangles. We're going to give you a wicked price tag. So your original price tag, coming up for you on your screen right now, £59.80. Well, I think we can appreciate that just one of these, you're going to charge at least a £5 for, aren't you?
Easily, easily.
Would you add that on to the price of your jewellery? You go, right, because it's got that, that's £5.
Yeah, I think you can, to an extent, look at pieces and think, right, that's lifted the whole piece, so that's added an extra £5 here and there.
And it's cost me X amount.
Yeah,
as well.
exactly. Yeah, it's all about costing your jewellery, taking each element into consideration.
Amelia, get out of me limelight, love. Step in me grave as quick, would you? We're going to give you a price slash. Are you ready? Not £59.80 tonight. We're going down. 0800 644 655, all the W's, jewellerymaker.com. A major price slash, £39.95, a massive £20 saving, down from nearly £60 to just 40. It's crazy, isn't it? Absolutely amazing. Think about the value you're adding. Think about how, you know what? Get them now for Christmas time. If you don't use them, you can send them back. I really think these look incredible because they're gold, and we know it's all about. Have you ever been to the German market?
Oh yes.
It's all gold and smells of cinnamon. And, oh, I love Christmas time and gingerbreads. Love it. $39.95. I love it. Bit of ice skating, maybe, depending on what town you're in. I love ice skating. I love Christmas. I love the smell of gingerbread. I love cinnamon and I love gold. I love it. $39.95. I love going to watch nativities.
Yes.
I love it. £39.95. This is only lasting until 9 o'clock tomorrow morning, so you've got to come in super duper quick. I can't wait to Christmas shop. If only I were doing it with somebody else's credit card. Never mind, I don't care. I don't care. That's what money's for, spending, isn't it? Claire went Christmas shopping last week and only bought stuff for herself. Do you know what though? You only live once. I guarantee you, the day I start saving, I get hit by a bus. And if I die with all that money in my bank account and I haven't spent it on holidays and fun things, I'd be annoyed. I'd have to come back to spend it. Yeah, Jenny Cleary is rubbish with money, never take any financial advice from me. Right, we have got for you coming up in later on the most incredible strand of topaz. Look at the clarity. Now this really is one of those buys, one of those, you know what? You only live once buys. You do, you do. Your motto in life should be that, shouldn't it? It's coming up later on. Now I've also got for you that fabulous Amma Green, which is going to go so well actually with the topaz. Look how well these go together. Jack and Tom skiving today. Look at those together. Tom's gone somewhere with his girl, but we can't mention it yet because it's a surprise. Can I just tell you, is he not one of the most... Both of our Toms are very romantic men. It's so... Can we say it? She won't be watching, she'll be at the airport now. He told her to pack a bag, he booked her time off work for her, and he's flown her to Venice for her birthday this morning. She had no clue. Can you imagine someone doing that for you? No one has ever done that for
Never,
me.
ever. I hope James is watching.
Can you imagine a guy doing that?
Nah, that's very romantic.
She didn't know last night because she texted me, because she's my hairdresser. She didn't know where she was going. He was going to tell her when they were at the airport. She thinks they're going away for the weekend somewhere like in a hotel or something.
Oh,
He's taking her to Venice.
that's so sweet.
Will she expect him to propose though?
That is the problem.
Because once you're there, you're like,
Right.
why am I here? Is there something I should be waiting for? No, I don't think you can act too spoiled over that, can you? What a lucky girl. Have a look. Gorgeous, they're all gorgeous together, aren't they? And we've got coming up for you the carnelian. When's the carnelian hearts coming up? Should we do it? Should we do it now? Good, love these. If you bought the smoky hearts quartz, no.
Not
Hearts
even
on the
them.
brain. Oh, how romantic is that? It makes me feel jealous. Does it make you feel jealous, girls? I'm jealous. Are you
Yeah, I'm a bit
jealous?
jealous, yeah.
I'm jealous. Maybe I'm a really horrible person and that's why no one's ever done that for me.
I'll take you to Venice, Jenny.
Thanks, babes.
That's all right.
It's getting a bit, you know, your boyfriend's going to worry.
I don't
She wants
know.
my surname and she wants me to take her to Venice. There's nothing going on with me and Jenny Cleary. Have a look at these gorgeous hearts. Aren't they beautiful? And think about with your cascading leaves. These would be nice in a hair vine again, wouldn't they? Think about the gold findings with these hearts. And heart-shaped gemstones are very popular, aren't they, Hannah? Is it because when you're buying for somebody you love, it's an easy thing, and it's quite nice to receive hearts as well?
Yeah, it's the sentiment behind them, I think, which makes them popular. But they're also classic, you know, they don't date, they're just always in fashion. Those as little charms on a bracelet would be really cute.
And in time for, what's that day where everyone gets all romantic?
Well, Valentine's Day.
Valentine's Day. Maybe I'm going to celebrate it this year. Maybe we are, Claire. We might get spoiled, you never know. Have a look. We deserve it. We've just got to keep those boyfriends. Have a look. With these hearts, I think they are in time for Valentine's Day. I'd love to see them with some copper wire.
Yes. Yeah, just to give it, you know, a bit more of an up-to-date edge, maybe.
A hat pin would be quite... You know, we got those pins online. I don't know why we don't show these, because I've got so many ideas for them. They're the pins which you take out of the little... They've got these little spongy ends that you put them in. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Is that a hat pin, or is it a stock pin or something?
Yeah, it's stock
Why
pin,
don't we
hat
see
pin.
more of that? We've got them on the website. Can't we see more of them
Yeah,
being...
let's
I'd like
use
to see
some.
that, because I'd actually like just one of these on a stock pin that would go really nicely on a blazer.
Yeah, really
Look
smart,
gorgeous.
wouldn't it? Yeah.
Really smart. Can we bring them on to set one day? Because I'd like to see some designs with those.
When are you next on, Jen? I'll bring them down.
Tonight.
Not tonight. I'll be at the NEC.
When am I on? What day is it? When did you say? Wednesday.
I'll bring them in on Wednesday.
Thank you. So you've got gorgeous colour. You've got that wonderful zesty colour, and I love the oranges. Do you know what? I said this last night, and I'm very into this at the moment. Slicing a grapefruit or an orange in half, putting some cinnamon and some demerara sugar and putting it under the grill. And these are the colours. They're juicy.
Juicy colours.
I'm a massive fan of cinnamons, in tone and in taste.
Yes, yeah, very Christmassy.
And do you notice when you go to America and you're in the mall, why does everything smell of cinnamon? Walk through the mall, cinnamon everywhere. I love it, I love it. And you know those cakes, Cinnabon, can't stay away from them. I cannot stay away from them. And cinnamon toast. Yeah, there's something called Panera bread. And when I go to Canada, I buy it and I put it in my suitcase and I freeze it when I get home because I can't live without it. And it's cinnamon bagels. Believe me, you've never tasted anything so cinnatastic. Cinnamon pretzels are good, but they ain't nothing compared to Panera bread. Get these in your life. They're just making me think of slicing that orange in half, covering it with cinnamon and demerara. It's just beautiful, it's juicy and it's gorgeous. And I want to eat them. Don't eat them, but they look good enough to eat, don't they? 250 carats of cornelian hearts. They're 14 millimeters. They're brand new in today. Hearts, flowers, leaves, they always sell out, don't they? These are going to look so dramatic next to your lapis lazuli. I love those deep colours together. That's coming up for you later. Get them in your life. 0800 644 655 or the w's.jewellerymaker.com. £7.95. This is a long strand of hearts cascading down with some gold chain, cascading down the ears, long shoulder duster style earrings, and I think very, very Lord Oxberry actually. Again, lots of hearts, lots of texture. Gorgeous, aren't they? What was I doing there? I don't know. That was texture. In case you're watching with no sound, I'm sorry. £7.95. Imagine if you were watching me with no sound. Because what I've noticed, I did look at myself the other day, which you shouldn't really do, but you need to. I move too much. I'm like, and my cousin said this to me, when Jen is in the room, that you can just hear things falling over because I can't sit still. I just, like a big Tasmanian devil. But stay where you are, we're going to launch the most incredibly beautiful kit for you. I'm wearing the earrings of Oxberry right now. It's not stealing it, but the thing is nobody else can wear them now because it would be unhygienic. Do you like what I've done there? It's law, I can't change the law. It is the law. The law. Right. Do you know what will go really nicely with these? Your early bird. Have we got any of those early birds left? Let's bring them up on screen for a second and just refresh your memory. I'm going to show you, oh gosh. Is that all rutile quartz, Hannah? Oh, it's beautiful. Look, this is your early bird. We're going to give you the details for the early bird. Look how well it goes. Details on screen right now. Your multicoloured frosted agate, that was just $5.95, and you can see how well it goes. Now let's get back to that kit. I adore all of these gemstones. Now this clear quartz is an absolute must-have because it sparkles. It's never going to detract from anything, is it, Hannah? Clear quartz that sparkles like that. It will never take anything away in terms of being too overpowering with colour. It will always add that bling. Do you know what it's going to go with so well, this kit? Your Mystic faceted rose quartz. That is just a must-have strand. Now I am majorly in love with this multicoloured rutile quartz. Sorry, look. You've got the green, you've got the pink, and you've got the goldens. Oh my gosh, I love this. Winning combination. These are all faceted. Do you know, this almost looks like preonite, the green, doesn't it? Oh gosh, it's apt. There is preonite. It is preonite.
Yeah. I think it's multicolored quartz, but I think that is preonite.
Yeah, do you know what? It does look exactly like preonite. Look with your, oh, do you know what? It is such a beautiful strand is this. Let me see. So it's your mixed quartz faceted rounds. So you've got golden rutile quartz in here for sure. You've got green rutile quartz, and you have got preonite. It's got to be preonite. There's no. Just gorgeous. It's gorgeous. Now look. Look with your clear quartz. Oh, I adore this kit. Now you've got your purple quartzite rounds and your big quartzite rondelles. These strands are a winning combination. They go beautifully. You've got the depth from the purple, but very soft from the multicolored quartz. I absolutely am madly in love with this kit. You've got your 1 mil purple wire, you've got 10 meters of that. I can't wait to get over to Hannah. You've also got your ribbon, 5 meters of purple aubergine coloured organza ribbon. You've got 10 organza gift bags. You've got 100 findings with this kit. You've got 4 solid sterling silver ribbon ends. And you've got your stainless steel, your aubergine beading wire. You've got such a lot with this kit, Hannah. And your purple and your clear elastic. Winning combination, absolutely beautiful. Don't forget you've got the wire with this. Don't forget all of the, it's all about the gemstones. I love these gemstones. This is my favorite. I just love this strand. I think it's beautiful. I think it's subtle. I think it's soft. All the colors I love. You know, I think we all have that thing. You know, this is my thing. I love those Cath Kidston combinations. They are my thing. I love them. Jules, Cath Kidston, Bowden. Those are I love those designs. The Jack Willsey kind of countryside colors. Love them. Absolutely love them. We've got a big Jack Wills in Cheltenham, and I took a certain man in there the other day, and he was in shock, and he went, "You need to come to Bicester with me." I was like, "Really?" So I was about to buy something. He was like, "Don't you dare buy that." Yeah, but I love it. I love it. And actually, Jack Wills is very pink and purple stripes, isn't it? You could create that with this purple, and then take a pink gemstone. Here's Jack Wills. Those two together are very Jack Wills. I've got a Jack Wills bag like that, a big weekender. But actually, it is all about the softness. We'll take it back to Cath Kidston, take it back to Jules, and you've got that softness there, haven't you? Do you like those country classics?
But yeah, absolutely love it, because it reminds me of home, you know. Here is lovely, it's great fun living here, but I do enjoy sort of the countryside of Norfolk.
The Arga,
yeah,
the chintz,
yeah, all the
cat
animals
cuddled up by the sofa, have it covered in dog hair in your wax jacket.
Yep,
my favourite. That's, do you know, I wear dresses to work. You will never find me in anything but dirty boots and a pair of joppers. That's how I live. I've had to go out and buy loads of daytime clothes to make myself more daytime acceptable, because I just look a complete mess. Look, I love these with the amagreen. Let's give you your price tag, brand new in today, with that amagreen is such a beautiful strand. $27.95. This is our high-end kit of the day. If you love it, let's get over to Hannah Oxberry and have a look. Here's a quick kit rundown of absolutely everything that you've got. It's called Winning Combination, and you have got your purple quartz plain rounds. They're 12 mil, 150 carats of mixed quartz faceted. It's all about that strand. 100 meters of your quartzite, 200 meters. I love that clear quartz. You've got 10 meters of purple silver colored wire on a 1 mil, 50 meters of purple beading thread on a 0.38, 6 meters of purple elastic and clear elastic, your organza gift bags, your organza ribbon, and your cord ends. Gorgeous, 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 gorgeous. Love this. This is, oh wow, look at what you've done. Look at this, look at the jewellery. Wowzers. Do you know, this goes over the top of a jumper dress.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I just wanted something a little bit different to show how you can use the ribbon and the
use these as weights.
Yeah, that's the one. So it's really, really long, and you can just wrap it around a couple of times.
Do that on
like
a scarf?
Yeah, yeah.
Could you knit a scarf and put that on?
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, just put your beady beads on the end. Just
We
give
should
it weight.
do wool so that we can knit.
We should, yeah.
We should put wool in there
Yeah.
because a lot of knitted pieces coming out now.
Yeah, and much
You could
more.
create gemstone gloves.
Oh, that would be nice.
I want them on the top.
Yeah,
Gemstones.
just little cuffs
Go
of
racing.
gemstones. Oh yeah, that would be nice. Let's do it. Let's do that.
Let's get knitting. What else have we got to do? We've got loads to do
We've got
together.
so much to do together.
Gloves and stock pins. Can you
Yes.
tell I want stuff to go racing with? We're going racing on New Year's Day and it's so cold,
Yeah,
but you
do
always
need-
have to look posh.
You have to look glam, don't you, in the races?
How brilliant would it be?
Would be. I made these myself.
And imagine on one of the fingers, like clear quartz or something really sparkly just snaking its way up the glove.
I think we need to do this. Let's do this.
We need to do it.
Yeah.
This
Sheila will
kit's
have to do the
inspiring.
knitting for me, so if you're watching, Sheila.
I can't knit. I can't knit. Can you knit?
No.
Very surprised at you.
I can give it a go. I'm
Give
sure
it
I
a
can
go. I'm
manage it.
surprised at you. Why can't you knit? It's very inconvenient. I love this. This I'd give as a gift. I love it. I think
Yeah,
that's
I
so
just love the
pretty.
strand. It was so girly. I thought, you know what, I just want to keep it separate from everything else and just make the cute little earrings and the little charm right with it.
Oh, maybe I should wear this because I've got the earrings in.
Yeah, I think you just have to, really.
Do you know what? I've got infected wrists that...
God. That's disgusting.
I said it so no one else would wear it. I haven't really got
Now no one's going to stand next to you.
What could I have? What is there? Some...
I don't know. Some sort
I've
of
got
skin disease.
wristiolitis.
Wristiolitis.
I haven't. I'm just making it up so I can keep it. They will make me give it back. They always do.
It's just so feminine and cute. I just
So feminine and
love it.
cute.
There's a little bow on there, which I've taken off one of the organza gift bags that come with the kit.
I love bows.
Yeah, I do. I think
Now
it's
that
just
could be at the
finishing
top of a glove, that could.
touch. Yeah, that would just sit nicely.
We
there,
could just
wouldn't
get a pair of gloves and sew it in. That's what we could
it?
do.
We could do that actually.
Seeing as though gloves are so cheap in Primano,
Armani gloves.
let's do it.
Let's do it. Let's go slice some gemstones on stuff.
I'm very excited by this.
Yeah.
Pearls.
Yeah.
And these. Beautiful.
Gorgeous.
I've got the earrings.
Yep, now you've
I've
got
got
the
this
whole
to
set.
sew into just one glove. No, both actually. Love it. Now look, the clear quartz is so beautiful, isn't it? And I love this purple beading thread. So you've created a 3-strand weave, is that what that's
Yeah,
called?
it's a 3-strand weave at the top, and then it goes into the illusion technique, which is just you thread the gemstone on to a position where you want it to stay, and then thread the beading thread back on itself to keep the gemstone in place.
Yeah, like a stopper bead.
That's the one, yep, little stopper bead.
And again, a really cute, simple stretchy here. Now you do your stretches smaller than the average, and that's so that they don't sag, isn't it?
Yeah, because I like them actually to sit on the wrist rather than
Me
sort of
too.
falling down.
Because I did find when I started doing stretches, I did them to fit my wrist, and it didn't. And they kept sagging, and and so now I was just like, just make them smaller.
Yeah.
They will stretch. It takes a while for my brain to catch up with simple. Do you know what? You've got to see this. Look, with that wire. I put my hand behind it because it gets
Yeah,
lost.
you get lost against the black.
What
Put it against the white,
design are
maybe.
we gonna? Yeah, let's put it against the white one.
I want to poke my eye out on our Christmas decorations there.
Say that again.
I really poked my eye out on our Christmas
Don't
decorations.
poke your eye out. You've got another one though. If I can live with one, you can too. Have a look. Greedy with your 2 eyes. I'll bring it round to the front, shall I?
That's it. And that was just really free-form wire work, just to make...
Look at that!
I just wanted like a vine, you know, so I wanted it similar on both sides, but not exactly the same, so... Yeah, I
Do you
just
know
sort of
what?
played
It's
around.
very Cruella de Vil.
Yes, yeah. I think if I'd, you know, spent perhaps more time on them, because I weren't making these last night, because I have been at the NEC all week, I would have put perhaps more layers in as well.
What are you? You've got nothing to apologise for. It's beautiful.
I like the way it sort of rambles along.
Me
in
too.
different
It's
sort
very
of-
Ice Queen.
Yes,
Snow
yeah.
Queen.
That's the one,
What are
yeah.
you going to show us, my chicken
Well,
pie?
I figured I might as well demo the beady bead, because I know there was a couple of ladies
Please.
asking the other day on the Facebook page for it. And it's always, you know, a really fun technique that you can use all different gemstones with. And again, if we're looking at scarves and things, you can add them as weights.
That's what started us off, wasn't it?
Yes.
Because Mia got a scarf for her birthday, which had really nice big silver hearts on the end. It was like silky. And I borrowed it and lost one. Yeah, one of the hearts
Oh,
came off.
dear.
She ain't happy.
No, we have to
She
make her a
goes
beady bead to go
mad.
on them.
We got the same size shoe. and I keep borrowing her trainers. She's going crazy. She can't stand me at the moment. I'm like the world's most embarrassing, annoying mother. But she's doing great. She just got the top mark out of her whole year in science. Did you see on Facebook?
I did, yeah, that was fantastic. Well done,
And
Mia.
I got a letter home, and when I saw the letterhead, I went, oh, and what has she done? Because if that was me, it would be, your child is just terrible, come and collect her at once. And it was telling me how amazing she was. I couldn't believe it. I was like, what is this, darling? You're good at school. And she's like, yes, mummy. I was like, I've done a better job than I thought. Aww. Let's have a look.
Okay, so we're taking 12 of your quartzite beads and a length of wire. Now, I'm only using a small length of wire because I'm just making a bead on itself. If you wanted the bead then to join it into a necklace, you can, of course, use a longer piece of the beading thread. So pop 4 of the quartzite on.
It's important to start with 4.
Yeah, start with 4. And what you can do is thread them down to the centre. You then take one end and thread it back through in the opposite direction of the last gemstone. I'm just going to snip that down because that's got kinked. If that does happen, just snip the beading thread down because it just makes it easier to work. So threading that back through in the opposite direction, and pull them all together. So you've then got a diamond shape of 4. On one side of the beading thread, you add 2 gemstones, and you add 1 on the other.
And that's because this is acting as one bead, so you're still counting that in your 4.
So when you roll them down, you've got 1, 2, 3, 4.
That's always how I remember that.
Yeah.
Simple mind.
So again, you take the side with 1 gemstone on, take the end back through the last gemstone.
The side with the one
gemstone back through in the opposite direction through the last gemstone. There, so again, you've got another 4. Again, 1, 2 on one side.
Just gonna have to move this mat so that Matt can get. He's intolerant to our positioning. I'm never gonna let that go, Matt. I offered him a cake and he went, I'm intolerant. And I will never let it go. Get that wheat in you. Okay, so we're good. These are like bunches of grapes.
They are, they're sort of like blackberries or something you see.
Oh yeah, yummy, they are like blackberries.
We've got 2 on this side here, and then 1 on the other. And then we take...
This is a weave as well, isn't it?
Yeah, it's like a quadrant weave as well. So that bracelet I did was this technique, just carried on.
Instead of clustering it together.
So again, thread with 1 bead on, back through the last bead in the opposite direction, and pull it tight, like so. And then because we've got nearly our 4 sides, we only now thread 1 gemstone on.
Okay.
On one side. And 1 gemstone on the other, because you're going to find your 4th gemstone back at the top here.
Yes, of course, yeah.
So what we do is, again, same side through here, and you see you've got nice size drill holes on these, so there's plenty of room to fit plenty of threads through. And again, same in the other one. And what we do is just pull.
And they'll automatically cluster up together.
Yeah, so you've got all the same all the way around. Now to finish, because these don't go then into a necklace, what I do is just thread through.
Like so, do you?
Yeah, thread through.
Are you going back through a gemstone?
Back through, keeping it nice and tight, back through. And you keep doing that until all of your sides are more secure, because these are a little bit heavier. It is a little bit of a bigger beaded bead than what we would normally see. So you just take each side and just keep going through. And you can do that as many times as you like on all different sides. So you can perhaps go through this one and around until you've got no more thread left, or you can just snip the thread down. To then attach it to the chain, you use a jump ring like I have here. But what I've done is made sure I've gone through an area which has a few different threads through, so you've got a nice corner.
Yeah, and you've got a nice solid base then, isn't it?
Yeah, and then that's just on the extender chain where we've then clamped the ribbons into one end.
And you get those ribbon clamps
You
with?
do, yep.
And they're fab because they've got little teeth. So
yeah, and they just really grip everything together nicely.
They are fabulous. Now, if you want to look at all of Hannah's techniques, they will be on Facebook after the show, so please don't panic. You know what? We're going to go to the WAF. We got some amazing wafts right now.
We have some very
we're both going,
beautiful.
love it, love it, love it, love it.
So we've got number 299 here, and it says, "Hi, this is my entry this week, made from purple jasper and banded agate. I will not be able to wear it as I cannot wear the gold-plated copper findings." Oh, so this will have to be a prezi for someone. Ah, that's Lorraine in Basildon.
You know, Lorraine, those copper findings that he coated though.
Yeah,
just
they
so
should
you
be
know,
able to wear
so you should
them.
be okay. We did. Deanna's allergic to everything, even human
Yeah, that's
beings.
true.
Wore
Yep.
them, and she was fine.
She was fine.
I have got just the prettiest hair comb. Look at that.
Oh,
Is that
that's
two?
gorgeous.
It's two,
Looks,
isn't it?
yeah, it's two, yeah.
They look
You've
good
got two ends
together.
there, yeah.
Just so pretty. Number 302 is from Hannah Kerridge in Buckinghamshire. She says, "Hi all, please find my attached Wall of Fame entry this week. My first tiara and a headbands attempt. They are gorgeous. The black one is different shapes and sizes of onyx. See, I'd wear that right now with this red dress. Hang on a sec. And the other one, silver pearls and crackle quartz, and that one is to go to someone's wedding, isn't it? It's beautiful. They are quite simple, but I've been inspired by all the designers to try something more elaborate next time. Loving the presenters, designers and bargains as always, lots of love." Hannah of Buckinghamshire. Hannah, it's gorgeous.
And I've got number 300 here, and wow, this is what you call colour graduation.
What's this done on?
This is
Is that a ring on memory wine? Do we have a ring memory
Yeah,
wine?
we do have it online. "Dear all, here is my entry for the Wall of Fame. It is set made with rutilated quartz. I have graduated the colour of the beads, a favourite practice of Mark's." That's true. "All of the findings are in silver, including heart top clasp, shepherd chandelier and bead cages on the earrings. All the material was purchased from Jewellery Maker," and that's from Kim.
Can we just turn it round because Jack has
sorry.
done that annoying thing that Jack does and put it upside down
Oh,
again.
there,
Just
sorry.
have a look.
That makes more
Otherwise
sense.
we'd be like
yeah.
that, wouldn't it? Now I've made my earpiece fall out. I don't know. Jack likes to do things just to
keep us on our toes.
awake.
Yeah, absolutely.
We only let him get away with it because he's good looking. No, we don't. That sounded really awful, didn't it? If I was a man and I said that, that would be really bad. But because I'm a woman, it's all right. It's not. I'm joking. Have a look now. How on earth? I just said to you this.
Yeah.
I love it.
It's a weave design, isn't it?
That
Yeah.
one? It almost looks like they've knitted it, but it is a weave, isn't
Yeah,
it?
it's
The
a
seed
weave.
beads.
Yeah.
Very Victorian, and I don't know why. Oh, I know. I do know why, because it was used in dresses, wasn't it?
Yeah, lace technique, isn't it?
303 is from Sarah, and I love it, Sarah. "Hi, I'm Sarah from Norwich in North. You're from Norfolk, just so you know, in case you've forgotten. I drove there once. It took me like 5 hours.
It is, yeah, it can take hours.
Come
to get there.
on. I have attached my beautiful pieces I've made. I watch every day at the moment because I've had a bad back and can't go far. Oh, lots of love to you. And you have all inspired me. Thank you. You have made my pain-filled, miserable days bearable." Sarah, it's just beautiful. And if anything good can come from anything bad, it's something like this.
Yeah,
isn't it?
definitely.
I always think that. For everything bad, for every cloud, there's a silver lining.
Absolutely.
One more we've got for you.
301, absolutely
Love
fan.
it.
Oh, well, you know, I could have guessed actually. This is lovely Barbara Tong.
Have I met Barbara?
You
I think
have?
I
Yeah, she's
haven't
been
I?
on Debbie's courses before.
Yeah, I have.
Hi everybody, at
Hi,
JM.
Barbara.
Here is my entry for the wall for this week. I did the Mikumi Gai course with the wonderful Debbie Wolford and can't stop playing with my clay. This is a pendant with silver beads and blue beads on a neck wire, all from JM. I love making jewellery, so keep up the courses and goodies coming. Lots of hugs, and that's from Barbara.
Well done, Barbara. It's absolutely gorgeous. I love that design. Gorgeous. Absolutely fabulous. Now we're going to go to a very quick break and we will return with... Oh, we got loads coming up tomorrow. Here's some information on what's coming up tomorrow. Sorry.
The Jewellery Maker Wall of Fame is where you get to showcase your skills as a jewellery designer. And each week, one lucky entrant will win £100 credited to their Jewellery Maker account, and the runner-up receives £50. If you want to enter your design, just send a photo to studio@jewellerymaker.com. Or you can post your photos to Wall of Fame, Coloured Rocks Limited, Unit 2D, Eagle Road, Moons Moat, Redditch, B98 9HF. Good luck and happy jewellery making.
If for any reason you're not satisfied, you have the benefit of our no-quibble money-back guarantee. Just complete the returns form enclosed with your goods and send them back for a full refund.
We all know you need the right tools for the job, so here at Jewellery Maker we have designed a kit to make sure you have all the essentials to join in with the fun. With round nose, flat nose and wire cutter pliers, as well as a reamer, tweezers and a bead scoop, you've got everything you need in one place for just $9.95. We provide the tools, you provide the skills.
Because you're worth it, we've got some absolute luxury for you today. Have a look. And because Hannah of Oxberry is here, and really, it's all about the luxury today, isn't it? And I know you love, I can see what you're creating, and it will be mine, just so you know. Yes, do you know what? I'm going to be wearing black tomorrow, so whatever you create, I'm going to wear.
Oh, okay. That sounds fun.
I'm going to wear it on the NEC, have a look. Just because, how diva-ish did I sound? Totally Mariah Cleary. Have a look. That's what my mum calls me. What's coming up for you later? Gorgeous pyrite, silver-plated pyrite. I am in love with this amber green. I just adore it. And look, together with that Mystic Rose Quartz coming up really soon, the Mystic Rose Quartz, you need it because it's gorgeous. And I love lapis lazuli. I just think, don't forget to text us in 60777. We love hearing from you. Here's how to do it. And get interactive with Facebook as well, 60777, JM Studio, followed by your message. Anything, ask us anything. Ask Hannah a question if you're stuck on anything. Play truth or dare with us, I don't know. If you ask us a question, we have to answer it. That's the gag, okay? Right, so what are we gonna go to next? Pretty in pink. It's got to be this big pink, but now I showed you with the purple earlier how Jack Wills it could be. And actually, I've got another purple strand from another kit. And if you want to create stuff, you know how all of these 20-year-olds, well, you are one of them, well, in fact, all of you are, you're all wearing a Jack Wills. Do you like Jack Wills as well?
Yeah.
I think it's because Kate Middleton.
Yes.
Prince Harry wears a lot of Jack Wills, doesn't he? Have a look. I've seen him at the polo. Loves this Jack Wills. Look. How amazing it would be if he was your boyfriend. Right, so with the Pretty in Pink kit, that purple doesn't come with, I'm just showing you how fab it is with. Look at these, I love these. The little cracked agates. If you bought the early bird earlier, these make perfect spaces for these. I'm in love with these colours. This is a really nice soft, do you know what? It's like candy floss pink, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Cotton
it's really
candy.
cute.
And then you get the shell. Black shell faceted ovals. These are wonderful together. What would you do with this, Hannah?
Do you know, I'd probably put it all together, but I'd add in some of that purple wire that we have on the internet, because that really
we
works.
had the purple wire with that last kit.
Yeah, I think I'd add it to the, if I got the last kit, I would have definitely got that as well, because they just match so beautifully.
These look like they would taste good, but don't eat them. You know, they just look yummy. I love sweeties.
They do look really
You know, I love
sweet-like.
my sweeties.
Yeah.
I reckon I could live off Barocca and sweeties for the rest of my life. You definitely shouldn't. Poached eggs I'd put in there as well, a bit of bacon. That'd be my diet for the rest of my life. Could easily. Each to their own. What weird. I'm very strange, aren't I? I'm a very strange girl. Oh, I know I'm strange. Have a look. They're all saying, you'd be mad if you didn't know you were strange. Sometimes I do think I'm going mad. Like when I drive and I talk to myself and I have an actual little argument with myself, like, what are you on about? Why would you do that? I don't know. It's not good, is it? Oh, Claire's saying, this is not good that I'm doing the same as you. Oh no, am I known for it being a little bit bonkers? The black shell is going to have a kind of power, like a thunderstorm. I just love these big cotton candies. Now, these rondelles, what would you put those in, Hannah? I would like to wire wrap those, because they're big, aren't they?
Yeah, if you don't want those gorgeous bracelets where you sort of had the wire going over each gemstone, then round, and each gemstone round, and then sort of make it into a bangle.
A nice
That'd be really
wire
cool.
work cuff kind of bangle, yeah. And with these little agates, I think these would make a really nice head pin cluster with a gold head pin or something like that.
Yeah.
Or a rosary chain with some pink rosary, with some pink wire.
Yeah,
A nice
cute.
rosary chain would be cute, wouldn't it? These will go so well with your early bird. And then you've got the black shell. I think there's a thunderstorm in a gemstone, isn't there? I do love a good thunderstorm. Yeah, and the feeling the next morning after a thunderstorm, like you've had a big clear out in your head. Well, again, another sign of madness, perhaps. I don't know. Are you ready to get a fantastic price tag for these 3 pretty in pink gemstones? You get 80 carats of your pink frosted crackled agate, and those are 6 mil. I thought they were 4 mil, they're 6 mil. 720 carats in your pink quartzite, I just love those. Cotton candy pink, your black shell. Individually, these are all fab. Together, they're wonderful. I'm trying very hard not to lose my my voice, but I'm getting deeper. 0800 644 655. Under £10 for all 3. So they're just over £3 per strand. This is such a wonderful opportunity. And you know what? Put your lapis in there with those pinks. Your Mystic Rose Quartz, of course, is gonna go. That would be pretty in pink. I don't know why, in my head, these only belong with green, but that's not true. They go with everything. £9.95 is your price tag. Make sure you're checking your baskets out if you're shopping with us online today, because we can't keep things in your baskets anymore. It's more like a wish list, really. And all for under a tenner, you've got such a lot. And don't forget, it's 1 p.m. whether you order with us at 9 a.m, whether you're going to order from us today and keep that order open. Doesn't matter how many times you check out or how heavy your basket gets. How many of us shop online for clothes? Most of us, right, if we don't get a lot of time. Do you know what really annoys me? You buy one dress and you add one accessory and you pay more in your P&P. It stops me from buying online, that does. There's a certain place where I buy online all the time, but I will never add shoes to the order for the pure and simple fact that it's an extra £5 for them to send that parcel, so I don't do it. I think it's a big mistake on their part as well, actually. Do you think? I'd rather pay an extra 50p per item all the way, just not to pay that extra £5. It's silly. We never do that to you, because you know, wouldn't make sense. I mean, why would you keep coming back to us if we did that? You wouldn't, would you? £9.95. And you know what? This is why we're interactive with you all the time. I think it's important to be interactive with your customers. So if there's something we are doing that you don't like, tell us about it. And by the way, you frequently do, and then we change it. We're always looking at Facebook. Right now, where are we going next? Can we do the Mystic Rose Quartz? Now, I heard a little, did you hear Hannah then? Ooh. And it does make you squeal, this.
It does, it makes you smile, it makes you come up with all different ideas, because it is just such a fun gemstone, but it's so pretty as well.
Do you know that's the key word for this gemstone is pretty. It's beautiful, it's delicate. It's like a butterfly, fairy wings,
yeah,
fairy wings.
Definitely.
I love the Mystic gemstones. To me, if you had some Priyanite or you're going to get the Amagreen, to me, those two are beyond stunning together. Now, where's my topaz gone? Because I'd like to see that. It's gone, it's gone. It's been tidied away.
Yeah.
Now, I love that combination, and I do tell you all the time about loving those chintzy classics. I just do. I just adore them. And to me, these are very, just picture yourself in the summertime. You've thrown the picnic blanket down, you've got your wicker picnic basket, and it's just reminding me of that. I just think it takes you to a happy summer's day. And it's because, and that's an English country garden we're seeing right there. Isn't it? Would you agree? I absolutely think so. And sometimes the sun does shine in England in the summertime. It does. It does. And you know what? I'm absolutely mad about going to the point-to-point racing and having a picnic, and that's exactly what this reminds me of. And with your blue topaz, you've got the sky. And then there was light. Look at that. What a stunning combination. If you can get all three of those. I mean, I'm inspired now just to create something very delicate. I'm taking myself to that summer's day when I'm creating that jewellery. You know, just like I was telling you earlier, take yourself out to that cocktail party when you're creating with the pinks. Take yourself there, imagine yourself, a couple of glasses of wine, having fun. You know, this one, I'm taking myself to that picnic. You know, I'm looking at that picnic basket. I'm looking at all of the gorgeous English roses that are surrounding me, the meadows that are surrounding me. I'm listening to the birds, I'm watching the butterflies, and I'm taking inspiration from nature. And I'm not going mad, that's what's happening. Actually, if you bought that gorgeous kit, how well does this go with the charm bracelet that I've borrowed from Hannah? How beautiful is that? It just works wonderfully. Those classics together. Now we're talking right now just about the Mystic Quartz, but you've just got to get. It is a very long strand. I'm going to lift it up. I'd just love to see this with your Mystic Preonite if you did manage to get it. There is a big queue on the phone lines for this. Of course there is. It's just beautiful. Look at that Mystic coating. It's like a fairy wing, isn't it? A mermaid's tail, mystical and magical and gorgeous. We're going to give you a wicked price tag for this strand. Make sure you check your baskets out. What would you do firstly when you get this strand home, Hannah?
Look at it for probably a couple of hours.
Would you?
Yeah.
I love it.
I just really enjoy looking at the gemstones, how pretty they are. And then I'd start offering it to get up against probably pearls.
Yes, white pearls.
Yeah, our really cute pink wire that we have on the internet as well.
Baby pink wire.
Yeah. I just love all those kind of colours together.
You've got to keep it feminine.
Oh yeah, it's completely girly strand, completely girly.
It absolutely is. There are lots of you on the phone lines for this. It is brand new today. And you know what? I said the other day, I came to do last week, it could have been this week actually, a daytime show. And I said to Linda, Mystic, we haven't had Mystic for ages. She went, we have. You don't get it in the evening show because it sells out for daytime every single time.
Yeah.
Gutted I was that I hadn't seen it for ages. But you know what? That's why you come shopping in the day, to see the brand new things. When you come shopping with me later on this evening, you'll be getting the bargains. GPK M60 is your item code. Let's give you your price tag for a gorgeous classic. And again, rose quartz. You don't have to explain it to your customers, do you, Hannah?
Not at all.
$10.95.
It's a easy, identifiable gemstone that everyone knows, everyone's heard of.
A lot of people will tell you it's their favourite, just like topaz, you know?
Yeah, oh, definitely. No, I think it is. I think it's just so versatile.
I've got to combine it. I've got to with this green. I just adore them. I see Claire's saying she would never think of those two together to start with. I just love green and pink together. Well, green's one of my favourite colours. Well, it is my favourite colour, not one of them. It's my favourite colour. I adore it. I love it. And I just think pink and green together, mwah, lovely, beautiful. I mean, look at that green. Isn't it glowing? There is a queue on the phone lines. It's about 3 minutes long. It's worth it, believe me. There are a lot of you multi-buying on this one. Well done to you. All the W's.jewellerymaker.com if you don't want to get caught in a queue. And come shopping with us online today. I love that you're getting such gorgeous gemstones today. I really am. And with that blue topaz, they're classics. Think about the garden, think about nature. You see things together in nature, they do go together in jewellery. They go together in fashion, they go together in everything. Well done if you've got this strand. Well, a third of the stock, and we had a big stock of these, has now been allocated. Look at that mystic coating. Would you, I mean, there's nothing you can't do with this size either. There's shoulder duster earrings.
Yeah, there's just everything. You know, if you pop them with that pyrite we had, the silver coated pyrite.
You should see, it's funny because that's the first thing you would think. I would never have thought. But yes, of course. First thing Claire thought was the topaz, she's saying. Now, would you use these to space them out?
Yeah, either space them out or create some really fabulous shoulder duster earrings again.
They'd be so pretty.
I really want them.
Oh, they're gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous together. Those are coming up later. Haven't we got some splendid, a very underused word, splendid, gorgeous blend of gemstones today? I haven't used splendid since I read Enid Blyton, I don't reckon. Those books.
Splendid is a great word. I think we should bring it back.
Let's bring it back along with spiffing.
Spiffing's great.
Splendid. What did I use the other day? Iota. That was a word I hadn't used in a long time.
Yeah, that's a good one.
£10.95 is the price tag. Now let's move on. Don't forget, if you're shopping with us for the very first time today, you will receive a free tutorial DVD, a free book, and a free JM Hub magazine. We're going to give you a wire bundle, wire price slash for you now. Wire, I think, is the essential way to further your skills in jewellery making. I think it's one of the ways, if you've done your beading, you've done your jewellery making, I mean, speaking from a personal level, maybe you started differently. I started using elastic because it was something I was very familiar with. We're all familiar with elastic, and it was easy to make a stretchy, easy. And then I started threading with beading wire, and my next technique was to fold the beading wire over into a crimp bead and clamp it, and then add my own findings to the end, and it sort of progresses there. Now, when you finish progressing with beads and elastics, you must progress in another way, and for me, it's wire. Wire as well. As just telling me, has been the most popular thing that's been asked about in the NEC show. You've got to think about wire to take your skills that further level. You've got to think about wire, creating pieces just purely out of wire, such as Rachel Norris does. And, you know, I've said it in today's show already, her wire work being displayed right now in the V&A Museum. Wire work will bind your gemstones. Wire work will frame your gemstones, will create a cuff. Wire work will create elaborate designs such as the leaves that we've seen in today's show. You can make a butterfly. There is so many things you can do with wire, but it's all about taking yourself that level further as a jewellery maker. And I think if we're not progressing in a hobby or a career, then we become static and then it becomes boring. You always got to look to progress, and that's with any career, wouldn't you agree? Anything, you've always got to keep up to date, you've always got to keep fresh, incorporate as many different skills as you've already got, such as knitting, sewing, into your jewellery making, because it does work. Anything crafty, if you've been making cards for years and there's certain techniques you use in cards that you think would work in jewellery, absolutely go with it as well. Now with your topaz, this wire is going to look great. You could create that ultimate ring, couldn't you? You could create the links. You could create your own links. Jig work links would look great. Hammer it down a little bit, flatten it out, make it strong. And what I love about our coloured wire is I've never known it to tarnish easily. Have you, Hannah?
No, it's really good to work with that kind of wire.
Everybody says that it's soft, malleable, and it doesn't tarnish. I love this colour. Get as many coloured wires in. How many different coloured wire reels can we find at Oxberry Towers?
Tons. Many now because my mum visited and nicked loads.
Mum! But you never get to the end of these 100
Oh, you don't?
reels,
No,
do you?
you don't. So there's plenty to share.
Would you recommend getting as many different colours in your stash as you can?
I think you should really, because often, you know, you'll suddenly have an idea, usually at 2 o'clock in the morning when you've woken up at night, and you're like, oh, I haven't got that wire, and you want it straight away to be able to use it.
This would look really nice with the design that you made with your polymer clay, actually.
Yeah, it would go
you could
really
put some spirals or something, some zigzags or something with it, couldn't you? Gorgeous. And you know what? You can create the cuff stars. And we were talking earlier about creating your own Christmas decorations. If this is your colour, this and silver is very popular on Christmas decorations, isn't it?
Yeah.
Silver and the turquoise colour. And the 1 mil is great for framework. But I know a lot of people always say 0.6, 0.8 for rings. I prefer 1 mil. I like it firmer, yeah. Make of that what you will. What? Keep it clean, ladies. It's still the morning, come on. Your usual price tag, coming up on your screen right now, is £19.95. We're not staying there. You know we're not, right? You know it. We're going to take that price down to you. It's like the night show with these price slashes. Don't forget that we do wirework DVDs. If you want one of those, all the w's.jewellerymaker.com, get it there, or ask the call centre. We'll show you on the next break. We got 3 editions, and we got a new one coming out with Louise Jacobson, which is wirework rings. I did that with her. Have we got that yet? I'd like to see it. It'll be out soon, my lovers. Let's give you that price slash. Are you ready? Lady Oxberry is using wire as we speak, actually. 14.95 for 100 meters. And even if you're going to create pieces, it will go on and on and on and on and on and on and on. A really fabulous, elaborate style necklace that you can sell. Like Rachel Norris was saying to me, some pieces she'll sell for 200 quid because it's taken her hours.
Yeah, you have to be able to put your time into the pieces as well and add that in as a cost factor. And it does. I mean, even just jobbing jewellers, so jewellers that just sit and solder and repair jewellery, can charge up to £50 an hour for their time. So, you know,
jobbing jewellers.
Jobbing jewellers, yeah, the ones that
cool.
say, like, if you need your ring resizing and things. That's the kind of work that we do.
And that's 50 quid without materials, or with? Yeah. Without materials. I'm in the wrong game. £14.95. Doesn't matter how much money I'll earn or never have any, because I spend it all. All of it, every last penny. I can't stop. I don't know, nobody's ever taught me how to money manage, ever. I'm just never. No, I don't. I'm awful with money. You believe me, if you spent a couple of days with me, you'd go, stop. Why would you, what is wrong with you? It's fine. Let's spoil the children. Let's buy them loads of stuff. Look, you bought a, yeah. No, I do things like, look, Mummy bought your pony today. And now I've got to pay for housing it. I said that I've got a new little jockey, and now my cousins have brought their kids down. And my chap's got his little boy. I put on a pony the other day and he loved it, and now I'm totally buying him a pony. I said the other day to him, I was like, I'm buying him a pony. No, I told him. He asked me if he could have a cow for Christmas. No. So I said, cows don't cost much, that's fine. Just got to put it in it'll be saving it anyway, won't it? We've got lots of calves. So I like that. If I can save a calf, I will. But no, he wants a cow for Christmas, but I'm going to get him. What I've decided is I've put him in the pony club already. I can see the lad's going to be a jockey. He's got no fear at all. I can see big things are happening. He's a young AP. Have a little AP McCoy I've got, I reckon. In the making, I'm very excited. £14.95 is your price tag. Right, we're going to move on. It's no good. It's no good. We're going to move on. Right, can we please do the green amethyst next, because we did the mystic. Where is that mystic? I've got it. You have to have this amagreen. Amagreen is another word for green amethyst. Do you know, actually it's really nice to offer your clients, if amethyst is their birthstone, a different colour. My grand's birth gemstone is amethyst, and I told her about amagreen, and she said, I must have that. I've got too much purple amethyst. She's ever so funny, my gran, I love her. Now look at this, if you bought the Mystic Rose Quartz, you have to have them. It's the glow, Hannah, from this gem, and the quality is beyond superb. It's absolutely outstanding.
Well, you get each gemstone, once you've started collecting your gems and having a little look, has its own unique personality, I feel. And that glow, like you quite rightly say, from the green amethyst, is so unique to itself. You can't find it in anything else.
It's got this gold almost. It's almost like you're shining a gold torch on this gemstone, because it's literally gleaming. Now, it's from the Gems of Distinction collection is this strand, and you can tell every single piece as outstanding as the last. When you use a gemstone of this colour, I think you're using the best colour, because I love it. But not just that, I do think there's a certain tranquility, there's a certain beauty behind a green like this. We have so many different kinds of greens. It's absolutely got to be my favourite, not only because it's fresh and because it's glowing, but because it's tranquil, it's peaceful, it reminds you of meadows, it's soft, it's delicate, and you know what? It's charming. It really is pretty, isn't it? Just so charming. I just think this is the dream team right here. That's your dream team. I love it. I'd love to create bundles. I'm going to start, if I may, Hannah, next time you want somebody to create a bundle, I'd love to create a bundle.
What would you call it, Jenny?
I'll think about that. I've got a few names. I've got a few different bundles in my head that I'm really excited about. I love this. It's definitely the picnic basket, isn't it? Maybe I'd call it picnic basket.
Oh, nice.
I just think it's just, you've got the pink champagne and the roses, you've got the meadow, you've got the blue sky, and you've got that twinkling, glistening silver. I just think there's your picnic basket, right? There's your perfect summer's day in a nutshell.
Yeah, I can see that from gemstones. That's lovely.
And look at the price tag for this ambergreen. Now, we hardly ever have ambergreen, do we? And when we do, it flies out. Now remember, anything from the Gems of Distinction range has been hand selected for its quality. If you're not quite sure how to work the button style gemstone, I love these buttons.
Oh, so cute.
There's lots of inspiration on our Facebook page. Click onto the photographs. Have you done anything with the buttons?
I don't think I've done one on air, no. Linda's done some great designs with them.
Yeah, and Bee's done a crochet piece that I fell in love with as well. I never forgot it. Are you ready? Brand new in today, a gorgeous strand, and we're going to give you a wicked... Look at the clarity, look at the colour. These are glowing, these are fresh, these are vibrant as well. And there's not many gemstones that can say that they're all of those things. They're brand new in today, and they're just £13.95. I just cannot wait to see your Wall of Fame entries with this gemstone. £13.95. 0800 644 655. Make sure you're mega, mega, mega quick. And they are brand new in today, and they are gorgeous, and they are perfect, aren't they? £13.95 of gorgeousness. You know what to do. Absolutely fabulous. Make sure you're checking out your baskets if you're checking out if you're shopping with us online. There's a 3-minute queue on the phone lines right now. Please stay where you are. We've got loads coming up for you in today's show. Don't forget, if you are shopping with us for the very first time today, you will get a free tutorial DVD, a free JM Hub magazine, and a free Jewellery Maker Get Started book. Everything you need to get started. So if you're shopping for someone for a Christmas present, you want to get them into your favourite hobby, tell the call centre and they'll pop that in for you to wrap up for their Christmas present too. So it looks like you bought them absolutely loads. Now we have got coming up for you, what's coming up next? We've got the organza bundles. Should we do that now? Let's do it now. Have a look. So we have got the primrose yellow. Now, Hannah, would you say it's really important when you're selling your jewellery to package it?
Oh yeah, package and brand it with your own logos, with your own company name, because it gives you that much more professional edge. People are going to be more confident buying from you, and it also makes your stand look nice, so you can use these as selling tools. If you go to craft fairs, have everything out on display, show them, you know, use our certificates of authenticity off the internet, print them off, and pop them in the bag as well, and you're creating a really nice for somebody.
I think it's very important actually for peace of mind for your client when you're saying, oh yeah, this is Jenny. I mean, imagine if you're using emerald and they've never shopped with you before and they're thinking, really, is that emerald? You know, because normally emeralds only, you have to go into a jeweller's to get, you know, diamonds, things like that. Now, when you're packaging jewellery, or even if you sell it on the internet and you're sending it away, it's nice, isn't it?
Yeah.
To package it properly, and of course you add that little couple of pence onto the price tag to pay for itself. But also think about gift wrapping services too, especially for guys, because Tom said, you know, if it wasn't for gift wrapping, his wife would be given everything in newspaper, which is just terrible, isn't it? But you know, I actually enjoy wrapping presents up, but I know a lot of chaps.
Yeah.
Matt, do you like gift wrapping? Be honest. No, you just haven't got the time for it, have you? Or the inclination? He's not up for it at all. You may think he's Jay from The In-Betweeners, but he's not, it's Matt Barron. It's Jay's older brother. Have a look what we've got for you. So you've got the smaller butterfly bags, which are great for earrings. They're also fabulous for little charms. They're perfect for bracelets. So you've got the smaller in the red with the butterflies, you've got the primrose yellow, and you've got the gold. And you've got the larger primrose yellow, you've got your antique bronze, and you've got your green with the stars. Love these. That'd be nice if you were doing some, if you were doing gemstone, like healing gemstones.
Oh,
so they got the
yeah.
stars and the moons on them. I don't know why, it just feels more mystical. We're going to give you a great deal on these. They're new today, and you do need as many in your collection. I just love the little ones as well. So you would put a bracelet would easily fit in there, and a business card would still fit in there, wouldn't it? Would you put you'd put your business card in every time, right?
Absolutely. And it just, as I say, gives you that more professional edge, you know, especially when there's a lot of competition out there at craft fairs. You know, you often get a few jewellery stores. You need to stand out. You need to offer that
because people will be like,
service.
who was it I bought that from?
Yeah.
And then out comes the Lord Oxberry. Hey, it was an original Lord Oxberry in the old days.
That's the one.
That's happening. It's happening, Lord Oxberry. Look out for it in your stores. Have a little look. So let's give you your price tag. It's brand new in today. Thanks, Matt Barron, for sliding that on so delicately. And how much are you going to pay for all these bags? 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60 organza gift bags. How much would you pay individually if you were at a card shop?
Oh, they're like, what, $1.95 each, and that's at the sort of cheaper end card shops as well.
You got 60 here. So what's 2 times 60? 120. I did that myself. I'm so bad at maths. I'm getting better because my daughter told me that I was an embarrassment. I didn't know how to work out the square root of anything. And she told me I was stupid. And why has she got such a stupid mother? I was embarrassing her. I didn't know. And her friends were there. She was so embarrassed of me. I can't help being stupid. I said, I can't help being stupid, darling. Can't help being stupid, darling. The good thing is that you didn't inherit it. Yeah. How many ponies will you have if you keep on talking to me like that? Yeah. Kara's going, who can do maths now, Mia? She's a good girl, though. I can't. She's a grade A student. She's a good girl. She just is horribly embarrassed by the fact that she's got a mother like me, because she'd like one of those sensible mothers, ones that can knit and sew and work out pi and know. And when somebody asks what the factor of 10 is, they don't start talking about sun cream. I don't know. I didn't even know factors were mathematical. Are you ready? She can't, do you know what I mean? It didn't do her too badly. She's all right, the kid. I raised her myself. Are you ready? On my own. £7.95 is your price tag for all of these. So what does that work out each? If we've got 60 of them, who can do the math? Because we all know it ain't me. What's that, Hannah? You look mathematically brained.
Really? Do you think? No, rubbish.
You organise things in drawers. To me,
no. See, that is an illusion. If you go and look at my drawers upstairs in the office, absolute mess. My desk is neat and tidy because I sweep everything off into the drawer.
You scoundrel.
I do. I've got this whole persona going on, and everyone thinks I'm Mrs. Neat, but I'm not.
I bet she is. I guarantee you, if you go and get in my car, right, 5 minutes you'll last in there without thinking you're going to be sick. It's covered in mud.
No, I can guarantee mine's worse.
Really?
Yeah, oh yeah, it's like food, because I'm always commuting from Norwich to here. There's like food wrappers, rubbish, receipts, all sorts in the car.
Really?
Yeah.
Will your boyfriend get in your car? Mine won't.
No. Well,
I won't
technically
let
it's his car.
anywhere near my car.
But he's like, oh, you need to go and get that washed. I can't remember the last time I washed it.
Well, I took mine to, there's this amazing place near me where this Polish guy cleans your car. He's the most amazing guy in the world.
Yeah. Inside
and out, and you've seen the size of my truck?
Yeah.
12 quid.
Oh, that's good.
And every time I come, he goes, oh, not you again. £7, because it's always so dirty. But he does it with a smile on his face. I love that man. Evesham. I'm going to tell everyone about it. If you live near Evesham, it's worth going to that man. I can't remember what he's called, but I'll remember. Good service. Third of the stock has now been gone. Right, let's move on. There is a little bit of a queue. Now, where are we going next? Where next? Stop everything. We're doing our last kit. What's the time then? Good grief, Penfold. I don't have to make a mess, don't I, Matt Barron? Sorry. Amelia's used to it, so just let her tidy it. She's used to it. But what's that? Where did they come from? They're on the floor. Sorry, are you neat and tidy? Yeah, you are. You're wheat intolerant, so I can imagine you're also very... I can generalise, I can. I've never met someone who's intolerant, who wasn't all really tidy and looks at you when you sit on the sofa like, are you sitting on my sofa with all that hay all over you? Yeah, but if I was on your sofa, that would happen. You're not going to let me in the door. I know you wouldn't. Have you seen my boots? Shall I show you? These are clean as well. No, look, look, they're covered in mud. Look, can you see that? You can see it from there. I've got some hay and some... You don't want to see that. From the knees down, herringbone tights. What was I thinking? Have a look. I know I don't even know why I own these. I quite like them, but with like maybe a herringbone skirt or something. Maybe that... No, I'd over herringbone then, wouldn't I? Oh. Have a look. Tomorrow I'll come to work with a parchment strapped to my back. Have a look. And I'm not going to come to work, I'll be at the NEC. Have a look at these. Now these are all cafe latte, aren't they? You know? We were talking last night about camp coffee, which probably you don't know what is in the crew, but everybody else at home might. It's like a coffee syrup that you used to have back in the days where you used to go to the grocery store, you know, to all the groceries, and you'd have milk and you'd stir in camp coffee, and it's just delicious. Cold milk, camp coffee, lush. But these guys are all far too young for camp coffee, but that's what it's reminding me of. All these lovely, none of them know what I'm on about. Don't know what you're on about, Grandma, they're saying. I can't believe I got that old. I am old, aren't I? Well, because you lot are all in your 20s. You make me feel old. I don't care. I love being older. Well, you're wiser than me. That's the joke of it. Have a look at this Golden Glow kit. Now, I love, love, love the leopard skin agates. And you've got it in the plain rounds and in the, are we calling these trapezoids? Yeah, we are. Yes, Jenny got a shape right. Again, this is something I've had to get. I called, do you remember when I brought Mia on air and I called a cube a cuboid? She wasn't happy. She looked at me and went, ugh, ugh. Yeah, there were no words. She gave me that, really, look, you're my mother? Are you sure you picked up the right child? She looks nothing like me. Maybe I picked the wrong baby up. Have a look. No, she's definitely mine. Have a look at this. The boy likes me more. The boy likes me. I always call him the boy. No, he's only 7. He loves me. And he calls me Mama, Mama. I love it. Mama. I love you, Mama. And I'm like... Kerry's just saying that her mum used to call her brother used to call her mum matron. Is that because he watched too many Carry On films? Matron. Are you ready for the Golden Glow kit? And I think these all go together nicely, don't they? £29.95. Now you've got with this kit, I've just shown you the gemstones, but you've also got 14 coils of memory wire. You've got, I love these. Look at the gold brushed findings. You've got 100 findings. Now actually, we've got these in a necklace over on the wall, which I'll show you in a minute. Could I have that, Matt? Is that all right? Can you see which one I'm on about? Thanks, my little love chicken. That's an Edism. Yes, that, darling. An Ed calls everyone a love chicken. I don't know what it means, and I don't care. I just like it. Now have a look. Who created this? Who was it? Mark Smith. I love it. And look, that's just showing you what you can do with these. And you've got those kind of gemstones, so you could use the smoky quartz instead of the wood. So you can create that look. You've got all these different findings. Let me show you. You've got thread, I'll put them all in my hand so you can see. And you've also got 3 lots of waxed macrame cord. So you've got your 14 coils, your monofilament, your beading wire, your elastic, everything. It's called Golden Glow, AGGCA is your item code. Let's have a look at the gemstones, and I'm going to get on over to the genius that is Hannah Oxberry. For £29.95, you've got, you've made some feature pieces. I love that agate.
The agate is fabulous in this kit, really good fun.
You've created that piece, that hero piece here. Loving it.
I just went all out and thought I'm going to put everything in one necklace and just go for it.
This is absolutely flying out. I love this.
The tones are just so gorgeous.
Genius. That is very Beyonce.
Yes, yeah, I really wanted just something
Very
crazy
Beyonce.
and let's just put it all in. So I thought, you know what, let's do it.
A celebrity would wear that in a music video. With a really fabulous long to the floor dress. I'm feeling it.
Yeah, I just really wanted to go fun with it. I just love the shapes. I love all the copper findings in there as well.
I adore what you've done. Oh, I want to wear it. What kind of dress would I wear that with? You know, one of those really sexy dresses that comes all the way down to the back there?
You'd have it all through the middle, wouldn't you? It's just fab, fab. And it's nice because you can sort of twist it up. You can do it in different ways. So the chain can be all twisted up and this can be twisted up as well, just to make it a little bit different.
I love it. You're such a genius. You are such a genius. I'm just, do you know, straight away, celebrity piece of jewellery, isn't it?
It's just about having the confidence just to try it. If it doesn't work, it doesn't matter. You can take it apart. It's not like you've lost anything. You've still got all the gemstones.
Yeah, you're right. It's not like baking a cake. Once you've put the ingredients in, there's no going back.
Yep, just try it out.
Take away all the elements. I'm going to bake a massive cake. I love cake baking.
Bring some in for us.
I will. I will bake you a cinnamon. It's always cinnamon based.
Cinnamon, yes.
Maybe cinnamon. What did I make you guys last time? It was cinnamon and apple, wasn't it, with blackberries from everything that I picked from the garden.
Nice.
I'll bake you something nice. Maybe a toffee and banana, actually.
That'd be
Maybe I'm going to
nice.
go with that.
Yeah.
A banoffee muffin. Anyway, we'll get back to the... Of course you can have one. Let's have a look. What you're going to show us?
So we're going to show,
exactly
I'm going to show you the main feature of this necklace is the ladder weave technique. Again, it's a really, really simple technique, and that's what I'm trying to...
It looks very elaborate.
Yeah, that's what I like to show when I'm on air, is you can get such amazing designs from really, really simple techniques. So what I've done is I always start by positioning out the gemstones I'm going to use. For this, obviously, I'm using...
You've gone opposites.
Yeah, small.
Tip to toe.
Yeah, tip to toe, exactly. And I'm also going to use beading thread just for this example, just because it's easier to see on screen.
Straighten the mat out.
Sorry.
Asking us. All right,
sorry, guys.
Fraggles.
So we start by placing one of the leopard skin agate.
Love them. Love them. Oh, this is what makes the kit that
just
wonderful
so fab.
trapezoid.
And they're all different as well. They've all got their own little patterns. So we start with one of those at the bottom.
It's so Beyonce. I cannot tell you how Beyonce this is.
And the smoky claws. Look how clear they are. No inclusions.
Do you know what this is? This piece of jewellery is making me want to get a tan, put my hair in rollers, and go on a glamorous night out so I can wear it. I obviously take the rollers out of my hair before I go. Do you know, I'm feeling like you want to go on a real glamorous night out.
Really glam, girly night out. So what I've done is I've added 3 of the smoky quartz to each side of the beading thread. What we then need to do is pass each side of the beading thread through the next trapezoid gem. So one side goes through. Oh, I'll hook around there and pull. And then the other side, again, through in the opposite direction. Pull nice and tight, and you'll see, because of the... Oh, I put that on the wrong way. There you go, see, look.
You didn't top to tail.
I didn't top to tail, and you can see...
You must always top and tail.
Yeah, you got to get it right. Top to tail.
Tip to toe, top to tail.
Try that again. Do the right way this time.
Is that right?
No.
You've confused yourself
Confused
there, baby.
myself there, look.
See,
there
even Lord Oxberry gets confused.
There we go, got it now. So each side through in the opposite direction. There we go.
Lovely
And you see how
job.
you're pulling it tight and it's just got a little gap between the two. And then you just carry on. So you again, 3 smoky quartz on one side, and you just carry on until you've got the length you need. So you can make it, you could just leave it at that if you wanted a small piece. You can add 3 more. And then add in the next one. And then pull that down. Obviously you'd have 3 smoky quartz there as well, just to carry on. And it's just simply keep crossing the threads over in between the gemstones. If you wanted then to add it to a necklace, let me just cut one down so I can show you. You'd obviously finish that off as the length you want it.
Yeah.
And I always, instead of trying to work it so you have threads coming out,
just do the simple thing and add another one, because you've got a big hole on there.
Add a new one in, pull that round.
What's that, about a 2mm hole you reckon you've got, at least?
At least, yeah, there's plenty of room there. And then what I've done in this design is added smoky quartz round each side and pulled it through to the centre there. So you just got it, and you should just crimp it off then and then carry on your designs with it. Just use it as an element.
I want to see that, I love it. I want to see it on someone. What can you, I mean, you could wear this over the top of a jumper dress, but I'm thinking this is too glamorous. I want to wear it out.
Yeah, yeah.
Everyone would go, wow.
Yeah, and it's, again, you have that way you can say, actually, I made this myself, and it gives you so much pride in your work being able to say that.
It's like your amazing butterflies. Love it. I love that. That's very celebrity as well. Yeah. Never forget that. I love it. I'm going to have to buy that off you, that butterfly. Have a look at the stretchy that you've made. Very simple. You made loads. You commissioned loads of those afterwards, didn't you?
I have, yeah.
Who's had them off you?
A lady called Karen, her husband, it was so sweet. Her husband said no, that she couldn't have one. And then he contacted me and said she got it as a surprise.
Being so romantic.
Yeah, it's so sweet, so sweet. So yeah, so there's a few out there. I know Sarah Bennett has one.
Really? Is he romantic? Why, has he done the same thing?
No, it was an auction at the gala dinner in Sarah.
Sarah Bennett's got one. I thought you meant a romantic husband. I was like, tell me everything. What do you know?
No, Sarah Bennett's got one of the necklaces.
We all love a bit of romance. Gorgeous Tom has taken his girl today. She had no clue, and he took her off to Venice for the week. Yeah, I know. Maybe Claire. Maybe one day someone will.
See, the level of romance I get is James will always have dinner ready for me on Friday night when I get back to Norwich. That's quite romantic.
I get drunk, I love you phone calls.
Oh God, no. Oh dear.
That's about it. That's about it. Come on, chaps. We want some romance, and I know that us women do the whole. We're working women now. We still do like it.
Yeah,
we love it when you open doors for us.
Yeah.
Well, I do.
I do. Yeah. I do. I think it's really, really nice. I like to be made to feel special.
We want to be a princess, don't we? And a lot of women go, no. I love it.
No,
when they say, come on, princess, you go, oh yeah, I am all delicate after all. I'm not. I'm like a big meh. But you know, it is nice, isn't it?
It's true.
Now, have a look. We want to just have another look at this. We've got plenty of time. Have a little look. We're going to go to the Wall of Fame.
Chainmail design.
So it's on chainmail. That's amazing.
Oh.
Oh well, you'll see why we were just gushing over that.
It's just gorgeous.
I want it.
I'll start my side. I've got number 304, and this is a Gemma Crow technique that we saw.
With the double drill?
Yeah, with the double drill. A really great way of using them. I don't know if I've got any information. No, I haven't got any information, but it's from Joanne Holmes. So
well done, Jo.
Jo, sorry we haven't got your letter with it, but yes, absolutely gorgeous technique there.
Well, all I can say is,
wow.
If you are going to be selling this, I'd like to email me, jenny.clear@yahoo.co.uk. I want to know. It's from Sue in Colchester. I absolutely love this, Sue. It's beautiful. And she's saying it's an Egyptian coil bracelet made from 1mm wire. See, that's my favourite as well. And look at those coils, they're so neat. I really love the feel and the drape of this piece of jewellery, and it's my favourite piece. I used some coils as a clasp for the multi-strand bracelet, and I'm loving this show from Sue in Colchester. I absolutely...
Just stunning.
I love those chains. Do you think she's created that rosary chain herself?
Yeah, I think it looks like it's handmade, like with the 1mm.
And what is this? What are these? Here, there's a ring there. What's this?
I don't know, it might be like a brooch or something, or maybe just to show the technique of how to use the spirals in the ring.
I just love it.
So neat as well.
This bracelet is amazing. I never thought of doing tight coils on chainmail style bracelets.
But look at how
I
the light
love it.
reflects off it as well. It's just gorgeous, really beautiful.
It's very contemporary, but very classic because of the pearls. See, these are my colours, aren't they?
Yeah.
The pearls. I'm in love with it. I absolutely adore this. I think you're very, very talented. I think you're all very, very talented. Sue, that is just, I would buy that if I saw that in the shop.
That's lovely. I've got number 305 here. It says, good morning to everyone there at Gems Towers. My entry for this week's Wall of Fame is simple necklace and earring set made from ruby-coloured carnelian,
Love it.
olive green carved Chinese jade and gold-plated copper wire spacers with gold-plated silver toggle clasp and earring findings, all of course from JM. Yeah, it's so cute.
Lovely colours, aren't they? My colours again.
And she says, you know, really, really gorgeous colours. And it's made a set for her mum's friend. Really hope that she'd like to see it on the Wall of Fame because she'd be thrilled to see it up there. I hope all JM mums-to-be are well and wish them lots of love from Trisha in Luton.
Well done, Trish. There are so many.
I know, it's just like
pregnant people in this building.
pregnant central, isn't it?
Yeah. Let's stay away from it.
Yeah, I'm not sitting on the
Don't sit on
pregnancy
that chair. Don't sit on that chair. I was about to say something really bad and I stopped myself, which doesn't often happen. So thanks, brain. I have got. And I was thinking this, why haven't we? Of course, we should have been making poppies.
Yeah, we should have done.
On those pins.
The pin, and then you
Why
can have
didn't
the
we
whole
do that?
done. You need to
We're
do
so
that.
stupid.
Do it for next year.
Yeah, absolutely. Do you know what Lynn's done it for us? Lynn, these are fabulous. And what have you done this out of polymer clay? Let me read and I'll see. Hope that you're all well and enjoying the new studio. I think it's great, we love it. Please kindly close my entry for this week's WAF. I made about a dozen or so of these poppies from polymer clay. I hope you like them. I sold them all within a few days to friends and family. Then I went down to my local store and put all the proceeds that I had taken from selling them into the poppy box. How fabulous, well
lovely.
done. The gentlemen there were very happy. I even bought another one from them in the form of a badge. Unfortunately, I couldn't make it to the NEC this week. I'm disabled and couldn't find anyone to bring me. Fingers crossed for next year. I should have an adapted car by then. For those who did go, I hope you enjoyed it and had a lovely time. Lynn, honestly, wait till next year and bring your poppies. I think they're fantastic.
Really
well
great
done.
idea, love it.
And well done to you, and thank you. And you know, that is just great for our heroes. Thank you so much. Hannah, we've got loads of questions for you.
Go on then.
Have you got one more?
One more. 306, and it says, hi team, my entry this week is a set made with various gems brought at discount prices from JM and made to order from a friend. They include several different types of agate. I'm having to read
You're
it out
going
loud.
that way, so I tried to straighten this out. That's like being on a ship. You can turn it around, 'cause it's not the right way around anyway. There, that was right.
Oh, it was right. Do you know what? I'm having one of those mornings.
Oh, it's that whiskey we had for breakfast. I can't even stand. Wait till you see this on the NEC this morning. If you think
it's going to be disaster.
we have whiskey for breakfast, what are we going to have for lunch?
On the same stand. That's from Francis in Somerset. There
Love
you go,
that name.
Francis.
I love the name Francis.
I do as well.
Frankie.
And she calls herself Frankie. Oh, lovely.
I love that.
Very pretty.
Now, we have got some text messages. Let's have a look. It's from. It's a good name, Jenny. It's like I've never met a Jenny I didn't like. How can I stop jump rings from opening with heavy gemstones on a necklace? Jenny from Royal Wootton Bassett.
You need to make sure, Jenny, that when you close them, you can almost feel the jump rings sort of meshing together. Yeah, really tight. And what I always do, gently using your flat knife, close them, just squish them down as well, just ever so gently, and that will bring all the metal together, and that should solve the problem of them opening if the gemstones are too heavy.
If they're particularly heavy gemstones, would you recommend using a little bit of glue in the join, maybe?
Yeah, I don't see why not. You could use our jewellery cement, our epoxy glue, which is available. It's $4.95, and
not allowed near that glue.
No, Jenny's not allowed anywhere near that glue.
I stuck my fingers together once.
So
me ages.
really strong glue, really strong glue. So
and
try
it will
that.
stick you to the table. You'll stick to anything.
Or if you're still not confident, use closed your jump rings and then use the beading thread through and crimp off. So you've still got the jump ring, but it's closed, nice. And then it's crimped on the actual beading thread as well.
But push it together with your fingers.
Yeah, squish it really tight.
Okay, there you go, Jen. I hope you don't mind me calling you Jen, because when people call me Jenny, I feel like I'm in trouble. Do you get that, Jenny? Yeah, I don't like it. Apart from kids, they're allowed to call me Jenny. But if someone goes Jenny, I go, oh, what have I done? Right, do you do that? Yeah, it's just, it gives me the shivers. Have a look. We got another one from Lynn in Devon, you lucky duck being in Devon. Hi all at JM, just wanted to ask how many days does the NEC go on for? Tomorrow's the last day then. Let's have a look. I'm doing that. I'm reading that. How dare you show my reading face? Back to Lynn. Also, you were saying about your daughter. I also got a letter this week from school saying my son Matthew is in year 9 and has been invited to Oxford. Oh, wow! Oh my goodness me! Wow! He doesn't get it from me, Lynn. Oh my gosh, Matthew! You genius!
In year 9?
Well done, Matthew.
That's really good.
Oh, Mum Lynn. Well done, Mum Lynn. Well done. So he's how old? He's in year 9. So he's age 13.
Wow.
He must be a genius. Oh, Mum Lynn, he's going to keep you. He's going to be a doctor. He's going to buy you a house. You're sorted, love. You're sorted. Think of all the gemstones. Right, let's have a look. We've got another one. Well done, Lynn. Hi all, loving the show today, but I want everything. Could you tell me the difference between quartz and quartzite? Love from Bev in Scotland.
I can indeed, actually. Quartz, as a family, is a very, very vast family of gemstones. It's one of the most abundant materials on Earth. It doesn't mean that it's abundant in a gem sense, it's just an abundant mineral on Earth. Quartzite is a member of that family, but instead of being like your amethysts and your citrines, it's actually a much coarser grain. So its crystal structure, the actual properties are a lot coarser. And if you look at it under a microscope, you'll be able to see the little crystals that make up the gemstone.
You get much deeper colours, can't you?
You do, yeah. And a lot of the quartzite, it takes well to dye and that sort of thing, whereas the quartz that we know as quartz is just a fine-grained crystal quartz, so they're both quartz. If that makes any sense, they're both the family quartz.
But they're both different variations.
Yeah, they go down different, like a family tree, they go down different routes on the family tree.
And Lord knows I'm a lot different to most of my family members. It's like, totally. Let's have a look. We got another text message. Do you know, another Jennifer in Wiltshire this time. Jenny, is it the same Jenny? I don't know. Thank you for every day. You are all there to put a smile on my face. Keep up the good shows. How do you sharpen? Oh, see, that's how bad am I can't read. I drive at everything. Is this scaring you? I've been for an eye test. They told me it's just because I was getting old. And a little 18-year-old, how dare she? How do you sharpen pliers? Oxberry.
Yeah, easy enough. You can use the same method that you would use to sharpen your kitchen knives on the stone. What I would also recommend is why not buy a few different pliers? I have a couple of sets of our jewellery making toolkit for different purposes, so that way you're not ever blunting one pair, you're using 3 or 4 at a time.
Because memory wire
don't use your pliers. Yeah, it will.
So have a specific pair for memory wire.
Have your memory wire pliers, but you can just sharpen your pliers on the sharpening stones that you would for your kitchen knives.
Is there anything you can do to protect them from Claire's asking?
I don't really think so. Just making sure that you don't use them on the memory wire, because that will cut notches in them. You use memory wire.
Don't cut barbed wire with them either, because that'll blunt them.
Just use them for your findings and your copper wire and things like that.
I used mine to open a jockey, the trailer, and it's blunted. And
don't do that either.
Don't do that either. But, you know, it was the right tool for the right job. And we got one more text message, have we? Oh no, here's how to get involved and give us a text in. We love hearing from you. 60777 JM Studio, followed by your message. Tomorrow's the last day at the NEC. We have got your gorgeous topaz coming up for you after the break. I cannot wait for this very high-end strand. If you love it, it can be yours. The clarity, the beauty, all after this very quick break. We will be right back in just a tickle.
Is where you get to showcase your soul designer, and each The Jewellery Maker Wall of Fame is where you get to showcase your skills as a jewellery designer. And each week, one lucky entrant will win £100 credited to their Jewellery Maker account, and the runner-up receives £50. If you want to enter your design, just send a photo to studio@jewellerymaker.com, or you can post your photos to Wall of Fame, Coloured Rocks Limited, Unit 2D, Eagle Road, Moons Moat, Redditch, B989HF. Good luck and happy jewellery making.
We all know you need the right tools for the job, so here at Jewellery Maker we have designed a kit to make sure you have all the essentials to join in with the fun. With round nose, flat nose and wire cutter pliers, as well as a reamer, tweezers and a bead scoop, you've got everything you need in $195. We provide the tools, you provide the skills.
Did you know that every individual gemstone in our Gems of Distinction collection goes through a 7-stage intricate process to get from the rough to a beautiful bead?
Welcome back. We have got the most incredible strand for you right now. When we're talking about creating high-end jewellery, that's always going to be a little bit more expensive. It's a gemstone like topaz that you want to use, of course, from the Gems of Distinction range. Topaz is November's birth gemstone. Topaz is a gemstone. You know, when I first started working at Gems TV, our sister channel, so many people told me that this was their favourite gemstone. I absolutely adore it. It's a beautiful colour, and this is proper icy blue. You'll see some of the world's best designers. Elsa Peretti uses a lot of topaz in her dot charms for Tiffany & Co. You'll see Gene Schlumberger using a lot of blue topaz in his jewellery. It's a very highly respected gemstone, and actually you will see it very often with a halo of diamonds. You will see it so very often being used in some of the world's most outstandingly beautiful pieces. Our Gems of Distinction range brings you the very finest examples of gemstones that we can source for you. If you've ever shopped on our sister channel, you will see some museum quality Larique pieces of topaz, and they are just absolutely outstanding. People pay thousands of pounds for this gemstone, and it's because they respect it, it's because they know it, it's because perhaps it's already their favourite gemstone. Maybe it's their birth gemstone. Put them with white pearls. They go outstandingly well with white diamonds if you're ever lucky enough to work with those. And this is a gemstone you will see in jewellers with a halo of some of the finest VVS diamonds. You know, it's just an incredibly well respected gem. You will see this gemstone globally. You will see this gemstone with thousands and thousands of pounds as a price tag. You will get to work with a gemstone that everybody knows. It needs no explanation, topaz. We all know it already. Your customers will respect you. Download that authenticity card to show to your clients and customers. What I love about these is you've got big chunky gems, and they're all brilliant cut. The cut of these gemstones, quarter of the stock has already been allocated. The cut of these gemstones is exceptional. And you can see that, and we can say that about everything from the Gems of Distinction range. Now, these gemstones have been cut to complement the quality of this topaz. Outstanding quality, superb cut, fabulous clarity, everything you want in a gemstone. Look at that saturation of colour. It's beautiful, breathtaking. delicate, a must-have strand for your collection. Here, I give to you 45 carats of genuine ice blue topaz. Half the stock has gone. Hannah, why is it important to incorporate into your jewellery gemstones that are so highly regarded?
Because you are using gemstones that Mother Nature has created, and it is something, like you say, that is instantly recognisable. Some of the gems we sell, like your agates, like your jaspers, they're beautiful and they have their purpose, but when you start talking about blue topaz, that's when you start gaining interest from customers.
And this is when we're creating boutique quality, isn't it?
Oh yes, you're going to create something, you're going to stand out from the crowd. If you can say, I've got genuine blue topaz, people are just going to flock to your stores. It's just amazing.
And I think these are definitely pieces that you're going to create with a higher price tag. Would you agree with that?
Absolutely, absolutely. I mean, it's recognisable. Like you say, you'll go down the high street, you'll go down these boutique jewellers, and they will be selling blue topaz. So why shouldn't you? Why shouldn't you get involved?
Absolutely. And you know what? There is a place for every piece of jewellery. If you're selling at a school fair, it's not for the blue topaz, but if you are selling to that high-end customer, this is for your blue topaz. Now in Cheltenham, we have got, we had last night a craft and jewellery fair at somewhere called Sudeley Castle. Now, you know when you walk into Sudeley Castle, everything's going to be quite high-end, everything's going to be expensive, and the customers are there to spend money. You know, and this is a gemstone I would take there. You'd take it to a rock and gem show. You would take it to that jewellery party. We own it, right, okay. 3 weeks of the stock has been allocated. Let's get your price to you as soon as you can on the phone lines. If you've got this in your basket, you must check it out. £22.95. We started off with 150 of these. We're now down to the last 20. I do think in the live show this may very well sell out. To use a gemstone that's so highly regarded, if you are watching the repeats, try, because it might be that someone keeps this in their basket and doesn't check it. You need to check out your baskets though, because if somebody else does try and grab it, it won't be kept for you. Please make sure you are quick in allocating your genuine blue topaz strand. This is your opportunity to take yourself from jewellery maker to jeweller, using exquisite gemstones for just £22.95. You've got yourself an absolute deal. Think about that pair of topaz earrings with some two smaller of the gemstones. You'd easily charge £30 for those, wouldn't you, Hannah?
Oh yeah, easily. This is blue topaz at the end of the day, and it's the sort of thing you can set yourself apart, even if you don't sell. Making that for a friend, for a loved one, for Christmas presents or birthday presents, it's the sort of thing you're going to get the wow response from. It's the jewellery you keep forever, you cherish forever, isn't it? Absolutely, and it's the sort of thing you would pass down to your children or anything like that, because it is just so special. And we see so many vintage pieces of jewellery, Hannah, with blue topaz in them. Oh yes. It was very, very, very used in the Victorian ages. It's a gorgeous gemstone, it's just beautiful. £22.95 is your price tag. Please, do you know what? We're very, very limited. We're down to the very last. How many have we got of these, darling? Just finding out for you. It is dangerous grounds. If you haven't checked your baskets out, it's very likely, we're into single figures. It's very likely you're going to miss out if you don't check those baskets out. Please don't forget, if you multi-buy this strand and you don't use them all, you can send them back next year. I would definitely multi-buy. We're going to leave those ones with you with only 5 remaining in stock. Wow, wow. Right, now we're going to do, which one is that chicken pie? Now I'm going to give you another opportunity to get a very luxurious gemstone in your collection. I want to talk to you about Russian diopside. I want to talk to you about how special this gemstone is. Talk to you about how this gemstone is 100% natural. The sentence that's often said when you're seeing Russian diopside is that this gemstone is everything an emerald wishes it was, because it's 100% naturally that vibrant green. Now, you get this gemstone in Russia in one place in the world, and it's only mined for 3 months in the year, because for the rest of the time, the road to the mine and the mine itself is completely and utterly frozen over. So this gemstone does tend to come to us in dribs and drabs. When the mine is back open, a month or so after, we'll get a handful of these, and instead of giving them
drip feeding you this gemstone. We go, you know what, have it all, it's amazing. We've got Russian dioxide, it's so exciting, but it will go, and once it's gone, that's it. We won't see it again for another year. Russian dioxide is vibrant. Russian dioxide is rich, velvety. Russian dioxide is so huge in the Asian market. Japan, China, India, they go crazy for this gemstone, and the US market, that it's very hard for us to get hold of as UK buyers right now. In a recent trade fair in Hong Kong, and I've been to that trade fair centre, it's massive, it takes you 3 days just to get over it. You think of every single gemstone in the world is there, and the representatives of the mines are there. And you think about the buyers from Tiffany & Co, the buyers from Cartier, the buyers from all the big jewellers, right? What's the first gemstone that you would think would sell out? It's probably diamonds is what you would think, isn't it? Yeah. Well, actually, there are far rarer gemstones than diamonds, aren't there? Mm-hmm. It was Russian dioxide in that recent trade fair that was the first gemstone to go. The world's going crazy for this vibrant, deep green gemstone. Now, we're not just giving you that because, of course, we know gold works wonders. You've got gorgeous pyrite in those flower shapes. Now, this strand of Russian dioxide is a Gems of Distinction strand. It's just beautiful. Then we've got that staple gemstone of your black agate, and those are faceted rice beads. It's all about the Russian dioxide in this strand, though. Use it sparingly. Put it with gold. It just looks breathtaking. We've seen Russian dioxide pieces go on our sister channel for a lot of money. And the clarity of this gemstone is exceptional. You can see each piece has been picked for its incredible clarity. Each piece has been picked for its incredible colour. Each gemstone has been colour matched. Each gemstone has been faceted with an expert hand. Master lapidary goes into everything. From the Gems of Distinction collection, I bring you a 3-strand pack with genuine Russian dioxide with clarity. Look at these gemstones. Naturally, this beautiful. All they need is that cut, that polish, and they're good to go. EFG C41 is your item code. 25 carats of your Russian dioxide. Get it in your life. We've only got very limited quantities of this. It's brand new, never seen before. And you can only get this strand of Russian dioxide in this 3-strand pack. If you've never worked with it before, now is the time. At under £20. Have you ever worked with Russian dioxide, Hannah? It's your favourite gemstone?
I love the colour of it, I love the story behind it, and that chrome element really makes the gemstone
gives it the
sing.
colour.
Yeah, it really makes the gemstone sing. It's almost like it's a metallic-y kind of thing to it, but it's just so vibrant, and it doesn't quite come across on screen, but it's such a clear, bright gemstone, and it's my favourite.
That's why they say it's everything an emerald wants to be.
Oh yeah.
If you imagine the Emerald City, you know when you watch The Wizard of Oz and it glows and it's like, oh, that is Russian dioxide. If we could create the Emerald City, it would be out of Russian dioxide, because it would give us that almost buzzing, almost humming, almost glowing green. $19.95, half the stock's been allocated for this one. This is for you if you want to create that high-end jewellery. So if you bought the topaz and you're thinking, you know what, I'm really going to go to town, I'm really going to start creating very, very high-end gemstone jewellery, this is for you. Absolutely, Russian dioxide is gorgeous. You'll see it again at you see the dot charms of Russian dioxide. You'll see this at Tiffany & Co. It's gorgeous. Please make sure you check your baskets out. I can't bear the thought of you missing out today. Stay where you are. What a wonderful opportunity. Now we're going to move on to... Do you know what? If you are creating your high-end jewellery, you've got to keep on going with the topaz. If you're there with the Russian dioxide, twin it with lapis lazuli, because this is one of my favourite gemstones. And I'll tell you what made this my favourite gemstone. It was looking at all the wonderful jewellery that's been created, and the story, of course, but look, together they are so perfect, aren't they? They're just rich and intoxicating together. I love that. They just capture you. You could almost get drunk with design inspiration from these 2 strands. I love lapis lazuli. I adore lapis lazuli for a million different reasons. First of all, I love the fact that lapis lazuli was used in Egyptian makeup. You can almost see, you know, that Cleopatra, bright blue is insanely beautiful. Have a look at that colour. It's a deep midnight sky, isn't it? It's a dramatic blue, and look at those stars. Imagine looking up on a starry night. In the cold of winter, you get that deep, deep blue, don't you? Look up to the stars, look at those pyrites. That's why lapis lazuli is amazing, isn't it? But it's a gemstone that has been mined, this strand in Afghanistan, where the best lapis lazuli comes from. Some of the best kunzite comes out of Afghanistan. Now, lapis lazuli is a gemstone that they did a recent Channel 4 documentary on. It's that fascinating. They did an hour's documentary on this gemstone about the history, about how it was ground down and put into artwork. You know, it's just like turquoise. It's vibrant. It's fabulous. Now, why is it that this gemstone can fetch such massive price tags? I was shopping, well, not shopping, I was flicking through about a year ago the EU magazine. A lot of other Sunday supplements are available, and there was a ring in there, and it was vermeil plated gold, and it was by, I think it was an Alexander McQueen creation, obviously his team. It was £7,000. Then I started to get curious about lapis lazuli. Then I started to think, well, what's going on here? And then I looked and I saw the most outstanding. I'm very inspired by Paloma Picasso. I love her designs. And of course, she's a direct descendant of Picasso. So we already know in her blood, she has that flair, that artistic flair. And I have noticed that this is a gemstone for the designers. This is a gemstone that when you think about being artistic and creative, Paloma Picasso, you've got that feeling from Paloma Picasso because she has got the most incredible flair, her blends of colours, her use of artistic gemstones, and this is one of her favourite gemstones. Again, Schlumberger, you'll see a lot of Schlumberger pieces, and we're talking prices in excess on the Tiffany & Co website of £800 for this gemstone set into silver. You know, here's an opportunity for you to download lots of information about this gemstone, and do download it, do show the price tags. Say, you know what, you're going to a jewellery party and you can say, look at this jewellery, isn't it outstanding? Don't you just love Alexander McQueen? Couldn't you just do anything for a Paloma Picasso or a Schlumberger or a Peretti? Look at the gemstone I'm bringing you now. This is how you can open it with your clients and customers. Now, because this gemstone is becoming more and more, I'd say, and this is a bold statement, mind, I would say this is the designer gemstone of the moment right now. Would you agree with that, Hannah?
Like you've said, it is so current and it's so key. And if you want to, you know, even just make your own designer elements, get the lapis lazuli because it is just so fabulous. And again, blue, we've already said, really popular colour when it comes to gemstones.
They say 7 out of 10 people will tell you their favourite colour is blue. And you know what? We as women look at designs from people like Paloma Picasso, and the light switch goes off and we want it. We want it because it's a massive price tag and we can't have it. Recreate those kinds of designs, maybe inspired by those kinds of designs. What I love about us here at Jewellery Maker is that despite the massive demand on this gemstone, and there is a major world demand, think about all those buyers, like I was saying with Russian dioxide, all the buyers that go out and they source their gemstones. Think about the massive demand on this gemstone, and despite that, we're still going to give you a wicked price tag. This is brand new in today. I could easily sell you this gemstone strand for $39.95. We could easily give you a big price tag because of the big demand. Are you ready? We're not going to. Let's give you a price tag. This is lapis lazuli, £8.95. Despite the fact that you will pay thousands of pounds, out there. £8.95 or 800, 644, 655. Stay exactly where you are. It's a great price tag, isn't it? It's a fabulous price tag. Well done to everybody that's got theirs. Stay where you are. We're going to move on. Oh, sorry, there's a really bad noise coming through in my here. It might be someone in the other studio interfering. Right, what are we going to go for next? Let's go with Purple Dream. Sorry, there's just a thing going in my ear and it's... Oh, can you hear it, Amelia? You can hear it faintly, but it's really strong in mine. Sorry, you don't want to know about that. Now, I'm going to show you, first of all, the most amazing strand. Please. Have you seen these pearls? They're perfect.
No, I haven't. They're beautiful.
Look at that colour. Beautiful. Look how perfect these are. Now, because of the little egg shapes, these are for tiaras and fascinators, aren't they?
Little flower girl ones.
You do what, sorry?
To put them for flower girls.
Yes, like in a spray.
Yeah, that would be so cute.
I've just seen what you've made. Jenny is so wearing that tomorrow. That is amazing. I might change my dress now. Have a look. Have a look. They're perfect. Aren't they perfect? I love pearls because I think they're timeless and elegant. Do you love using pearls, Hannah?
I adore pearls. They're again, I have so many favourites, but they are one of my favourites because they are timeless classics. If you want to jazz up an outfit, if you want to go out feeling a little bit special, get some pearls, wear some pearls, and you're just going to love them.
Every time, and because we've got, sorry, it just... Thanks, guys. No, I'll tell you what, my talkback's broke. You know, I just said that thing in my ear. Just had to, and I've got it tucked in me tight, so I just pulled me. I tell you, if you were 2 seconds earlier, you'd have been in trouble. Do you know what? I'm going to be really honest with you. I thought these were shell pearl because they're so perfect. They're not, they're genuine pearl. Then you've got the, I'd use those on their own.
Oh, I would, yeah.
These are going on their own in something really special because pearls to me are very precious.
Yeah, oh,
they're one of my favourites. I always think we sell pearls for far too less a price tag. Do you agree?
No, I totally agree. When you think how much work this oyster does to create them, how long they take to form.
These are about 2 years on this side.
Yeah, easily 2 years. And you look at the yield rate as well, because it's not just a case of, the oyster comes out and wow, there's a pearl. You don't get it like that. It's very, very rare.
Never guarantee.
No, it's like something like 90%. So it's only the top 10% that make it into jewellery. 90% goes into manufacture because they can't be used in gemstone jewellery.
No, and it's so hard to get that perfect pearl.
Mm-hmm.
You've got 3 strands here, and I love this deep purple. We saw that when I showed you the, it is a lovely bundle, isn't it? And you need that purple if you want to create, do you know what? Your Jack Willsey style there, look. It is all about the JW, yeah? No, but I do think it's great for giftables. Because all of these 20-somethings, that's what they're into, isn't it? Brand new in today, the black and purple bundle. I love these pearls so much. The cracked agate is going to add texture. Gorgeous. Get them in your life. What I'd like with these pearls, Hannah, is the pyrite that we've got coming up later.
Yes. Oh yes, that would look fabulous.
I actually think those two.
See, I think Alan Fox could use them in one of his Downton Abbey designs.
Yes, Alan Fox, you need these two together. I'd like to see it. I've got a very good picture in my mind of Alan Fox now. A nice gent in cords.
Absolutely.
How old is he? Be careful.
Okay. I don't actually know. I don't know.
The age a gentleman is?
Yeah.
I wonder if he's watching today.
I hope so.
Let's have a look. Get ready for your price tag. £14.95 for 3 gorgeous strands, one of which is the most perfect strand of delicate pearls in that soft mauve colour. I think these would be perfect in a hair vine. How do you secure a hair vine into there?
Just pins, just hair grip pins.
Like Kirby grips?
Yeah. Yep, that's all you need.
The first time I saw it was when my friend Belinda got married, and I was her bridesmaid. She spent 200 quid on a hairline that wasn't real gemstones, just because she liked it.
Wow, there you go. Then, couldn't you?
Yeah, but I loved it. It was all sparkly and gorgeous. 200 quid though, and it wasn't real gemstones. And of course, you know, when it's not real gemstones, you're never going to really be able to wear it more than once.
No, because as soon as the hairspray gets to it.
Yeah, it's going to, and then you wouldn't be able to pass it down.
No.
I'd like something made out of pearls and something sparkly like that. How gorgeous. £14.95. Stay exactly where you are. And check those baskets out. Now we're going to have a look. How are you doing with your challenge over there, Lady Lou?
Yeah, not bad. Yeah, I've got some pieces to show. I've got a couple of pieces to finish off, but you can always come over if you want.
Should we go on? Can we go on over and have a look? Let's go on over and have a look. I'll just wait for the Baron. Are you tolerant? He's tolerant.
He's tolerant today, I think.
He's tolerant today. Right. This. Oh my gosh, you did it!
I did it.
You little beauty. Look what she's done. Look, you know we were talking about those crazy earrings. As if I'm not wearing this tomorrow. Can I put it in?
Yeah, go for it.
Thanks.
You were going to anyway, weren't you?
Have a look.
That's good fun, isn't it? That's really good fun.
Love. I'm wearing them tomorrow, and look, there's the matching one, just one. I'm going to be oxidised tomorrow. Oxberryised.
I like that.
Oxidised.
Yeah.
You're going to oxidise me. Look at this.
I just wanted to go decadent.
That goes with my black and white dress that I'm wearing tomorrow.
I've done black and white. It came out quite Chanel, actually, with the black and white.
It's very Chanel, darling. What shoes am I going to wear now?
You need patent black, really.
I haven't got. Do you know I've packed them all?
Oh, no.
Bring me some shoes as well.
Bring you some shoes as well.
We look like we've got the same size feet.
I don't know. My feet are quite big.
No, they're not. They're a 5.
They are a 5.
Yeah, the same as mine. Have a look. That's not big. That's Stitch.
I suppose it is quite small.
I got small feet. I've got the same size feet as my daughter. She's going to be tall, isn't she? Isn't that gorgeous?
So I wanted to sort of, you know, make asymmetric spray to one side using the jasper, which has all been colour coordinated and graduated.
And I'll be able to put this on early in the morning because it's got
just a toggle class, so it's
you
nice
know
and
how
easy to
clumsy
use.
I am.
Yeah. I'm just finishing off the bracelet and earrings.
Am I going to? Oh right, good. Oh well, then what do I do? I'm going to change halfway through.
It'll be like the Oscars. Have a.
That's what I'm going to do. That's what I'm going to do. Now, just bear in mind that I haven't got a very scooping neckline tomorrow.
Okay, no worries.
I'm a right diva today.
Yeah. I'm just finishing off your bracelet now, so that will be done. So we can take photographs of that for the internet, and it will have little matching tassel.
Well, I'm here all day, so you can take your photographs, and then I'm coming to borrow.
Okay, good. Yeah,
borrow. I'm coming to borrow. It's a new word. It's your intentions are to borrow. So many people tell you that you look good in them, so you keep them.
Yes, absolutely.
And what I'm doing is I'm creating more fans.
Absolutely, because then you can get, this was guest designer so and so wore this.
Yes.
And made this.
Yes, this is Lord Oxberry. That's what it is. £9.95. You've made such a lot. I love these earrings.
It was just a really quick, easy make. You know, you've already learnt the leaf technique from earlier, and I thought, well, we'll quickly do that with a few different coloured wires.
Where's the matching necklace? Hang on, I've got them wrong there.
There was a matching. I've done that on another show, actually.
No, there.
Oh, this one.
Necklace.
Yeah, this one.
That'll go.
That will go. Yeah. With the greens in it.
Oh gosh, you are a genius. I love those asymmetric earrings. Is that what we're calling asymmetric
earrings? Yeah.
So you've got the one leaf in one ear. I love this. Should I change my outfit halfway through the day?
I think you're going to have to change your outfit. We've got a little cupboard you can go in and change.
Fine. Well, you know me. Everyone's seen me anyway.
Oh yeah, true.
Honestly, because sometimes you don't want to know. Actually, I won't carry on with that story. But basically, what I do is I come in, I go, just put me mic on, lift me dress up. There's a great big window. Everybody's in here and they're like, Jenny, hello. And I'm like, oh, sorry. Like, you had those pants on yesterday. No, I didn't. I got 2 of these pairs. That's the usual conversation. Anyway, sorry, too much information. So this gorgeous bundle for £9.95, new in today. And absolutely gorgeous. Where is the bracelet? Let's have a look. What did I just do?
Let's have a look. That'd be fun.
Yeah, sorry.
It's all right.
So let's have a look at this bracelet. That's very Chanel.
So that's just really, really simple, using the gold little bead findings, and I'm using little tassels in the chain there as well.
Love it. You're a genius, baby. An absolute genius. Should I wear these now? I think I should. Will they go on my... They interfere with my microphone? I can't not wear them. I can't. It would be rude, wouldn't it? It would be rude not to. You're a genius.
Oh, that's really kind.
Yeah, well, do you know what? If you were in my position, you'd be trying on all the jewellery on, wouldn't you? Be honest. It's like going into a shoe shop and telling a woman she's not allowed to try any of the gorgeous shoes on.
Well, it's one of the things with jewellery. It is made to be worn, and it always looks 10 times better when it's being worn and when it's actually moving as well. So.
Absolutely. Aren't these fab?
They're just good fun.
I want to go out now. Should we go out? Should we get on it?
Let's get on it. Let's get on it.
You've got your cat biscuits in your wine. It's the worst that could
All set,
happen.
yeah.
We get hungry. Shall we be fine?
Cheese flavoured cat biscuits, yummy.
Cheese flavoured?
Yeah, Basti loves cheese.
Oh, cats like cheese,
Yeah.
don't they?
Yep.
Yeah. We just give them mice in the farm.
Yeah.
Come on. Not real mice. No, we do. They eat the rats. Watch the earring on my... Should I move my mic? I'm not taking the earrings out. I'll do it now. That's how much of a diva Jenny Cleary is today. Let's trot on over. No, but you would, wouldn't you? Wouldn't you if you? Oh, it's still doing it. Oh, yes. It's actually attached to my microphone. All right.
Oh no, that's the only problem.
Fine. Even the microphones. You touch these, Matt Barry. You can't touch these. They've got wheat on them. And you're intolerant. Right, we're going to go to now. Can we do the pyrite, can we? Yes. So, Hannah, this has been one of your highlights for today's show.
I love pyrite. I absolutely love the coated pyrite. And again, seeing that being made in India, to get it over here, is just so fantastic.
Talk to me about the process of making this pyrite.
Well, what we have it e-coating in the same way the copper beads from earlier are e-coated.
So you take your pyrite gemstone,
Yeah.
you've got that, then what happens?
Then it gets faceted, and it gets finished and polished and what have you, and then it gets plated with the silver, so it's in sort of drums, and it's like electrolysis process. So
Electrolysis, that's like hair removal.
yeah, it's like they have electrodes in this vat of like silver, and then you have to connect it all up to the pyrite, and it just goes and sticks to the surface of the pyrite. It's quite amazing how they do it.
Does the e-coating come after or before?
Then it gets e-coated, yeah, it comes after.
And that protects it and stops it from tarnishing?
Yeah, absolutely.
How wonderful that you've seen this gemstone right from the very beginning. And I love that. You get almost like do you know what this is? It's a platinum sheen that you get because of the gold and the silver.
It is just fantastic.
And there's no way I could afford to buy platinum.
No.
This is the best way of incorporating that platinum colour to your jewellery. Isn't this a gorgeous, gorgeous strand? 60 carats of pyrite faceted rondelles. You've got to get on the phone lines for these. What do we have in terms of stock, my darling? We've got a big quantity of them. So we've got over 200 of these right now. Let's see how many of you are going to get on the phone lines to add that bling. Now, we've been talking about this pyrite next to all of the special gemstones, pretty much everything that we've shown. I absolutely think it's going to go beautifully. Now that's gorgeous, isn't it? It's very Christmassy, because you've got that goldy silver. It's a platinum. This is the closest I think you're going to get to work with platinum, unless you're very rich indeed, in which case I'm jealous. Are you ready? Get yourself on the phone lines. So talk to me, Hannah, exactly what are you doing when you get this home?
I'm going to get out all of my crackle quartz. I'm going to get my high-end range of gemstones, so my chrome dioxide, my aquamarine, all those kind of gems of distinction, and I'm going to make some really lovely, really simple necklaces, because that's all you need when you've got that quality of gemstone. It's just really simple designs.
Definitely. And it's glistening and it's glinting and it's catching the light and it's rich and it's gorgeous, and there are queues on the phone lines. And if you are checking out if you are shopping with us online, check out your baskets, my little jewellery making lovelies. They are, do you know what, these would actually look really good, a few of these on the earrings that I stole from you.
Just to really catch the light.
Look, how gorgeous would those look? Instead of maybe the chain, you could have all of that. That'd be very high-end, wouldn't it? Gorgeous. And if you want to create that gorgeous boutique look no further. If you've got an open order already today, you're going to want to pop this one in. I'm definitely encouraging you to multi-buy on these, because when they come in, they fly out. Get that platinum finish. There are lots of you on your queue on the phone lines. Let's not make you wait for the price tag. Brand new in today, and make sure you're multi-buying on this one, because look at that price. £8.95. Buy 2, buy 3, buy 4 of them, and get that extended money-back guarantee from now until the 16th of January next year, 2013. £8.95 is your price tag for your strand of that gorgeous platinum finish pyrite. Because you've got that silver on gold, you get that finish of platinum, I think. Look at that. Stunning, stunning strand. And you know what? We don't have many of these opportunities, do we? We had 200 in stock. Half the stock has now been allocated. Well done to everybody who is shopping with us today. What a gorgeous strand. What a party strand. And it's almost got that Ice Queen effect to it. Hair accessories. This will look stunning with hair accessories, won't it? In a hair vine. We were just talking about hair vines, weren't we? Yeah. £8.95. Well done. There are 3-minute queues on the phone lines. It's worth it. It's at an 0800 number. We will get to your call as soon as we can. It's Saturday. We're always busy on a Saturday and a Sunday. Loads and loads of you there. It's wonderful to have your company. Please don't forget to text us in 60777. We've only got 20 minutes of the gorgeous Lady Oxberry. Here we go. Here's how you get involved. JM Studio, followed by your message to 60777. Your normal network charges will apply, so we won't charge you any extra. And you can text us in the live show in the daytime or the live show in the nighttime, which again, sorry, it's me. If you've got any questions to ask Hannah, now's the time to do it. Any questions you want to ask any of us, now's the time to do it. £8.95 is your price tag for this gorgeous pyrite strand. Now, we are going to press on and bring you, shall we do these beads? Yeah, I was going to say that. Now, I think these are quite, have you used these aluminium? I'm sure you have.
Me too. Yeah. I saw a customer, I think her name was Rhonda, on the stall the other day, who had brought those beads with one of our aluminium chains, and she'd opened each link and popped the beads onto them. Yeah. And it was just fantastic. It was really good.
These would look good with the Russian dioxide.
Oh, Christmassy.
Gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. I think they're very lightweight, and what I love about these, Hannah, is that they're red all the way through.
Yeah, so you don't get, if you sort of turn the bracelet to the side, you're not going to see anything which isn't red, that's a different colour.
And they're very, very useful in macrame Shambhala style bracelets.
Yes.
But also so many other designs. You've used them, what have you put them in?
I used the smaller size of those, but I would like to create them with the larger size. Mix them in with the other copper beads we have to make like a lily pad design.
A lily pad design?
So you know the disc copper beads that we have, the larger sort of, which were in this necklace.
Yeah, the little, yeah.
So instead of a bead in between, I've been putting like the copper beads, those aluminium beads, sorry, in little like stamens, like clusters of 3, and it ends up looking like a little lily pad with a little lily flower on.
She's a genius. By every hour that passes, she gets a little bit cleverer. My grammar's appalling, isn't it? Have a look. You've got that red. These are very Christmassy. Again, these would look nice on your Christmas tree, wouldn't they? I'm absolutely feeling Shambhala style, and I think, oh, by the way, tomorrow, you've got that poppy red, and which reminded me, tomorrow we will, of course, be honouring the 2 minutes. Is it 2 minutes or 3 minutes? 2 minutes silent, of course, at 11 o'clock. Absolutely. So watch the show, join us for that silence. I just think, you know, it's got to be done. Yeah. And any shops out there in Cheltenham, if you think to be playing your music again through that 2 minute silence, I'll be back in. I will be coming for you. You know who you are. So disrespectful though, isn't it? Right, anyway, come on. Have a look at what you've got. That's my rant over. Don't want to mess with the Cleary when she's on a rant, I tell you that. You get 20, 20, 30. You get 30. And I've got the copper version coming up for you in a minute. 30 of them at a great price tag. £5.95. So are we going to do the copper at the same price tag then? These look great together. So let's give you your copper. I'll try not to mix them, Mr. Barron. Thanks, darling. Oh, a little Sabutio move you did there. Do you remember that? Do you remember Sabutio? You used to have some teams. Have a look. So you're red at £5.95. And then we're going to go to the silver. We're just, wait, sorry, our graphics just aren't catching up with us today, are they, Babbers? Right now we're going to honour the same price for you in the copper. So the copper, I actually think they're a little bit rose gold. I really like the copper with the copper wire, loads of elaborate spirals, copper and silver wire.
Like that bracelet we saw on the Wall of Fame. Add it with the spiral bracelet.
Yes!
Put it in
I loved
those.
that. I loved that. I want it. I want it. Come and see us at the NEC tomorrow. I'm so excited about that. Claire, come as well. We've got Natalia, we've got Lady Oxberry, we've got Sheila, we've got, Laura Binding. How are we all going to fit on the stand tomorrow? There's loads of us.
Oh, it's a big stand.
Can we have a little closing party?
We do. I think we've got a little something in our cupboard for the closing party.
Have we?
Yeah.
Have we got party poppers? I'm gonna bring wine. And then I'm gonna have to stay there because I'm driving. We'll get someone to pick me up. Have a look. Let's bring the graphics for the copper ones in. So you got your copper and the same price will apply. Actually, these look good with your earrings because you've got that copper wire. You could almost add those onto there, couldn't you? That'd be nice, and it'd be totally metallics. Gorgeous. So Shambhala style bracelets is a big tick. Lily pad style that was thrown in there from Hannah Oxberry, a big tick on that one. What about stock pins and things like that? We must get those stock pins down. Yeah. I'm really, I mean, it's winter. We're all wearing scarves. We need to pin them together. Yeah. Because we've seen the nappy pin styles, but I want the stock pins.
Yeah, we're doing
You
that.
want the stock pins, right? I'm going to show you. Mariah Cleary has made a demand. And the same thing applies, you know, if you want to see something in particular, come through on Facebook or text us. Let's give you a price tag. So the same, so let's give you your graphics for this. And I love the glint on the silver, do you? Think about if you've got your cords as well, because you can run cords through this easily. Plaited, you're not great at Shambhala or macrame, grab our DVD. You know Mark Smith, he actually learnt macrame from our macrame DVD, and now he's the expert, and he's doing his own DVD. And Mark, if you're watching, you better get some more confidence, mister. He's so not confident. Why?
He's just so modest, isn't he?
I can't do why. Yes, you can, Mark. Yes, you can. There's no such word as can't, Marky. You ready? $5.95, same price tag for you to put these into your basket, and they are great in so many ways, aren't they? For $5.95, you've got lots to work with here. Stay where you are. Where are we going next? I've got some lovely findings to give to you. Is those the pendants? Yes, they are. Let's have a look now, my babber. Sound like you come from near me. Babber. I'm not allowed to say things like that anymore. I've been told off. Yeah, got told off. Not allowed to use Jenny-isms. It's very unprofessional to call people Babatrons. What's the other one I always say? Lushness. Not allowed to say that. It's not an actual word, apparently. Should be. Well, I'm going to apply for it. Now, when you've got silver and gold together, we automatically, don't we, Han, think Bulgari?
Oh, yes. Yeah. very designer-led, isn't it?
Well, of course, because do you remember the days where you don't mix gold or silver and you're either a gold person or you're a silver person?
Yeah.
You can't possibly like both of them.
That's
what
out
was
the
that
window.
about?
It's just craziness, isn't it?
Of course they go. There's nothing clashing about two metallics together. Bulgari is such a hero for that. Because they really did, they sort of commanded that you got rid of that rule in your head, and absolutely you should. Now these are great in-rings. I mean, that would be really, and they are malleable. You can almost, you could sort of, oh, do you know what? I didn't realise you've got two holes. Look, one there and one there. What would you do with these? You could make it Downton Abbey.
Oh yeah, nice big cuff with lots of different beading threads coming off with different gemstones. Or one of those choker style necklaces.
Absolutely, with some velvet cord or some velvet ribbon or some black ribbon. Very Downton Abbey. Do you remember they used to wear cameos on a ribbon?
That's the one. That's what I'm sort of going towards with that design.
Could we do a cameo in polymer clay? Could you create it?
You could even do it in jewel enamel. You'd put one layer in your mould and then put another layer in. So yeah, you could do it.
I remember that. I can see that trend coming back in, can you?
Yeah, I think it will.
Because it's all about vintage jewellery at the moment. Have a look. You bought your friend a cameo, Claire? Well done, you. She asked for one. It is coming back in then. Claire's young, so she'd know. You're young, Mrs. Oxberry, Miss Oxberry.
I'm still Miss, yeah, still a Miss. Not that young.
You are.
I forgot how old I was in the office the other day. That was a bit sad.
You're in your 20s though.
Yeah.
I'm not that young, I'm in my 20s. A 2-pack. We're calling them connectors, but earrings, chokers, yes. I'd actually, you know how we're seeing a lot of different contrasts in earrings, one in each ear. Gorgeous. Well, you'd weigh it down though with a really nice, oh yeah, hang on, I've got an idea. A big drop here. You know, we've got those rutile quartz and some of them are apricot. That would look very, very vintage, a big apricot style drop. Briolette cut, gorgeous. Brand new in today, a 2-pack of connectors. Are you ready? 0800 644 655 or the W's. Oh, do you know what? There's big queues on the phone lines. Let's give you your price tag. I don't want to make you wait for it. Under £20, solid sterling silver, jet 9-carat gold, 2 very precious metals. This is an opportunity, is it not? Loving it. Brand new in today, just gorgeous, absolutely fantastic. Let's go on over to Lord Oxberry. I'm coming over, Lord Oxberry. Are you ready for me, darling?
Yeah, come over, come over. Can I have some of those red aluminium beads? Please, just be a really diva.
Of course you can. Absolute diva up. Don't ever think you're being a diva by asking for something like that, because you are the design genius. That's what we want. Yes, yes, yes. Go on, you do it. Look what she's an amazing woman. Let's see. Right, so let's start from the very beginning. You've made out of
gold wire, 1 mil wire.
1 mil wire, holly leaves.
Just holly leaves, because I thought, well, I've got a bit of spare time. I've finished my kit. Let's have a play.
Can we show it there? Have you put them there?
Darling.
Then we can show it. Look. Oh, yes.
Just really rough, so I'd probably spend a little bit more time over it at
it's
home.
a bit rough. Come on.
But you just then...
What are you going to do?
Probably just slip one of these
See,
on.
now that would be a good pin.
Yeah, exactly. Look at that for a Christmassy
And
design.
you'd put that on your, you know, like you've got your poppy today.
You put that on your pearl.
Oh yes. In your hair.
Yeah, it's lots of little things, but it's exactly the same.
But it could be a table decoration.
Yeah, so you probably, I'm going to find some green organza ribbon in a minute, just tie that all neatly, and then yeah, you've got your little table decoration done.
You know what you could do? A name card.
Yeah, that would be cute.
Name card. Yes.
I like that.
How would we attach the name card?
So you'd probably sort of maybe bring those round. You'd probably have longer threads, wouldn't you, on one side? And then roll those at the top so you'd have the name card sitting behind.
And you'd just be able to plate slot it in?
Yeah.
Oh, she's clever for so many reasons. I want that Christmas table now. I can't wait.
Oh, I can't wait for
It's so pathetic, isn't it? I love Christmas. I love having my family around me for the whole day. I love it.
Nice family days, they're always good fun.
Of course they are, and a day when everybody is off. Right, we've got some more questions for you, my dear.
Okay, let's go.
Let's have a look. So this is from Sue in Soggy, Essex. Morning, loving the show. I love you, thank you, Sue. I love how Jenny twists the strands together, but how would you secure the twist? We were saying this earlier, to make a bracelet.
I think what you're going to need to do is, we sell online the 3-slider clasp.
I was just going to say that, and you just twist it.
And then twist it, and then crimp it whilst it's on, but you probably need to use maybe the 4mm, that would be huge, 0.4mm wire of your colour choice in between, so as you twist, it keeps its memory and stays in place.
Yeah, I was going to say that. Would you use a toggle clasp and twist it?
I think so.
Yeah. You know, actually quite easy. So go have a look tonight. Maybe we've got a deal on those toggle clasps. Tune in at 5 o'clock. We've got another question. Hi, I hear you mention your museum. Can you please tell me if it's open to the public, as I would love to come and see it. Kathy Swift in Stratford. Well, you're right down the road from us, Kathy. I'm sure if you get in touch, you can go and see the museum, can't you, if you're on one of our days
workshops.
workshops.
It's all priced in to include obviously your lunch and your tour of the studios, but part of the tour is going to see our fantastic gemstone museum, in which we have some really, really exciting, unusual and very fine specimens of gemstones.
We've got some of the best, the biggest, we've got world record
pieces.
Yeah, you've got to go and see it. It's amazing. Book yourself into a course. You could do wire work, any of that, you know, anything that you're thinking, you know what, you're just down the road as well. So it's a perfect opportunity to get yourself into one of our courses, and we love meeting you. And I always come in to eat the lollipop.
Yes, and the lunch is good.
Yeah, sausages, little mini sausages, can't go wrong. Right, have a look. We've got more questions for you, my darling.
Oh, more, good.
Hi all at JM, can you tell me how to tell the difference between black agate, tourmaline, onyx, jet and spinel when highly polished? Love the show, Jamie. Do you know what? I can tell the difference just because I've handled them all the time.
I think it is just a case of getting used to them. Get them together and look at them. Your tourmaline has a high shine to it. Your onyx is slightly duller. Your agate, again, high shine, but it's lighter. It feels lighter.
Some bits have got clarity to it in agate, and sometimes you'll see a little white stripe in it.
Yeah, you get banding in agate, whereas the onyx tends to be a much more, if it get banding, it's striped banding, whereas in agate it's curved banding. It's just getting to that stage where you're confident in handling your gemstones. I mean, your spinel is like diamond shine.
Yeah, you will get the most ridiculous sparkle from spinel.
Yeah.
With black onyx, you get the deepest opaque luster. Yeah. And with tourmaline, like you said, it's like when you see a polished snooker ball. Yeah, that's
very high gloss, very glossy,
isn't it?
Yeah.
It's really, they've all got, I mean, they're all black gemstones essentially, but actually they do something each very individual. Would you agree with that?
Absolutely, and it's just a case of just getting them out, have them, you know, on your table under good lighting. Try a daylight lamp, because that's going to give you the best idea and the best view of the gemstones. When we're grading in gemology, we always view under daylight lamps. So yeah, just have a play and just get handling them.
If you've got gemstones you're not sure what they are, you can send them in to us, and our resident gemologist Matt Bennett will have a look at them for you, because Matt and Steve do that a lot. We get people sending us in their jewellery saying, I bought this, I don't know what it is, and actually it fascinates Steve. He loves doing that.
I love looking through them.
Yeah, so send them in to us if you're worried. Send them in to us, and we will do our best to try and identify the gemstones for you as well. If you've loved today's show, I must encourage you to check out your baskets. Please come shopping with us at the NEC tomorrow, where we will be. What happens when you come into the NEC?
Well, I mean, we've got all sorts going on at the NEC. We've got all of our basic toolkits, so jewel enamel, gem
art. We've got bargains on the stand.
We've got bargains on the stand. We've got special show prices. I don't think we're allowed to call them bargains, but yeah, special show prices on all of those starter kits. We have gemstone scoops, so you go and pick your own scoops. We've got rummage bins with all sorts of bargains in, which is always topped out throughout the day, so keep popping back.
Well, they're upstairs now, unstranding things to put in the
bargains. We have, you know, we've got wire deals, DVD deals, all of our DVDs are on show offer as well, and we have our make and take tables, which really quickly, first thing in the morning, but you are still allowed to come and watch the demonstrations.
Yeah, of course.
And on the top of every hour we have one of our guest designers demoing their specific field. So we've got Debbie doing polymer clay, we've got Claire John with her resin.
What are you doing?
I'm signing up people for our competition.
Excellent.
We have competition running there as well.
Because of course, she's not just a designer anymore, she's also part of the jewellery making team, crew. Let's have a look before we leave at all of the gorgeous jewellery you've created for your challenge, which I will be wearing tomorrow. So if you want to come to the NEC, come and have a look. Don't touch it though. You can. Have a look. I love it. Look, this is just. Can we please keep this class? I'm in all day today. I'm gonna wear this tomorrow. Is that all right? Diva.com.
If you think just £9.95, and I've used not everything yet. I've still got some of the tourmaline left, and just really, really fantastic designer-led jewellery.
I love it. I can't wait to wear that. Will that be quite high up?
Yeah, I think it's just over a 16-inch, that one.
Okay, good. For my little sparrow neck. I haven't. I'm quite thick-necked, actually. I did a funny Wallace and Gromit. I went, I'm thick-necked.
Right at me.
She went there. I love you. And I will be wearing the earrings and the bracelet. Love it. I can't wait till tomorrow. I'm so excited.
It's going to be
Come
a
and
good
say
day.
hi to us. Gorgeous. Right, are you going to show us something else quick? Oh no, we're going to show. Let's show the kyanite.
Oh, the kyanite.
In case you missed it.
Look at it.
I'm going to give you another chance in case you missed it. No, I love kyanite.
I just love that. It's
I'd
so
buy this
beautiful.
just purely for the kyanite, and the rest are in my stash.
Yeah, I would. Stash staples for the rest, and then you just make something fantastic with the kyanite. Put it with pearls, put it with your silver findings. It's going to look fabulous.
Look at that sparkle. A pearly lustre that you get from kyanite that you don't get from any other gemstone. I think the perfect middleman between tanzanite and sapphire.
Absolutely, and it's got, like you said, the best qualities of both of those gemstones.
Yes.
And you know, just such a great story behind it. It's so unusual. It's a good talking point if you do sell your jewellery.
Yeah, because people will mistake it probably 9 times out of 10 for sapphire.
Yeah, and when you say actually no, it's not, and they're like, oh yeah, I can see it's different, but perhaps not sure why. And then you can
It's
point
that
it out.
pearlescence. Look, and look. This could easily. Now, if you saw this gemstone separately, you'd say, oh wow, tanzanite.
Yeah.
And that's what I love about kyanite. It looks so very similar, and it's because it's a play acrylic gemstone.
Yeah.
It has trichroism to it. Let's give you a price tag, £24.95. That is the price tag for the kyanite, and you're getting the other 2 strands for free. It's great, isn't it? £24.95. So that is the price tag for the individual kyanite. Now we've got to say goodbye. But I'll see you in the morning. Are you going home now to make stuff?
No, I might go to the NEC.
You're going to go to the... No, I might go to the NEC because I can. Well, I'll see you there in the morning.
Yes,
I can't wait.
No, really looking forward to it.
You stay where you are. The repeats are up next. See you at 5.
You can watch Jewellery Maker live every day from 9 till 1 on Sky 655, Virgin 756 or FreeSat 807. Get creative with Jewellery Maker.
The Jewellery Maker Wall of Fame is where you get to showcase your skills as a jewellery designer. And each week, one lucky entrant will win £100 credited to their Jewellery Maker account, and the runner-up receives £50. If you want to enter your design, just send a photo to studio@jewellerymaker.com, or you can post your photos to Wall of Fame, Coloured Rocks Limited, Unit 2D, Eagle Road, Moonsmote, Redditch, B989HF. Good luck and happy jewellery making!